Yeah, we're live. Oh. Hey, you didn't take your mic. Story?
OBS.
What's up? Hello, salamander.
Hello. Yeah. This was not on again. Okay.
How are you doing? I'll be right back. Yank.
Is it Peddi stream? We both didn't watch Peddi. I was stopped from going to Peddi by him and few members in the audience, unfortunately. I didn't want to go, but I was like, hey, let's go. But everyone said I should not be TFI Banisa, so. But I'll. Okay, alright. Thought it was 9:45, but okay, this is better. Yes. Yeah, last time it was late because we both had something else to do, so we couldn't do it on 7:45. This is a more, but we also wanted to see if a later night makes more sense because we see that often. I don't know if it's just YouTube pushing the stream more as you stream more, or if it's more people are free post 8:30 types. So we wanted to see if more people it would be a convenient time for more people. But yeah, did you guys watch what Churuli or Obsession? Reviews look mixed. What is the actual verdict? I think it'll be bad. I don't think it's going.
Oh! One second, I'll pick that up.
How did you get it to the TV?
Okay.
All right. Yes. Yeah. The reviews look mixed. I mean, the trailer looked very bad. So it makes sense that the reviews are mixed. I think people are happy with the last 30-40 minutes is what I've been hearing mostly. So maybe it will be a hit like Karupu where most people don't like it, but they'll be like, it's summer, we are free, we'll just watch something types. Hello Aryan Reddy, hello. Salamander watched Obsession, couldn't watch Churuli. I think we'll be talking mostly Obsession.
I feel like a lot of people could not watch Churuli. It's very hard to find.
One, it's hard to find. It's on Sony Live, which I don't think is a OTT
popular
platform.
Streaming platform for anyone.
And even in other ways, it was hard to find.
Pavlov dog reaction.
So yeah, Candical. hello Ariman. Hello Candical. Did anyone watch Peddi in the chat? You guys watched Hokum also? Nope.
If no one has seen Peddi, then that actually means that we're not really a movie channel. We're just like a TFI Banisa, Banisa Anonymous, like Alcoholics Anonymous.
I don't think anyone watched it. It's also because it just came up today. So maybe whoever wants to watch it, they might have gone tonight.
Oh God.
Today evening or today morning.
Wasn't this 9:45? No. We tried 9:45 last time because we were busy and we thought maybe starting later more people would tune in. But at the same time, we also realized when we started at 9:45, a fair amount of, well, even us as well, we had to get to sleep.
Yeah.
So
Sleep was human condition was the barrier there.
So we figured like why not start earlier and let it go on for
I'm
longer.
at 45 minutes at Churuli. Oh shit.
Oh, then chill, dude. We'll be talking about
I think we'll mostly be talking
about obsession anyway.
It's reverse for me. I watched Churuli, shit quality, but couldn't watch Obsession.
Shit quality is exactly right, Candy Girl.
We also saw in shit quality. This is our second watch actually. The first time we saw way back when it came. And
When it first came out, it was actually like really good.
I mean that's because it was new and there are more
prints
to
available on like legal streaming sites.
Yeah.
This time they threw it to Sony Live, which is so sad.
Please don't watch Big the I didn't watch guys. Even though there was a temptation in the early morning, I was like,
It's like the same shivers an alcoholic gets.
Like should I just kind of just like I remember like even for Devara, I was like, this is such a shit trailer, this is such a shit movie, I shouldn't watch it. But I was like, should I though? But should I? And I ended up watching it. And I remember I sent the photo to my brother and him. I think you also. I think. And
yes.
both were very disappointed in me.
Yeah.
But I.
It's okay.
But to
people
be honest,
fall off the wagon to get back on it.
Like to be honest, like last a year and.
I've been cleaner.
I've actually been like I haven't watched fucking Raja Saab, Game Changer, all this nonsense. Like I've the last all the big movies I watched are big movies that I actually wanted to watch. There's nothing new that I.
Getting back on the wagon.
So that's why I wanted to test it.
No.
Obsession though, damn. The actress said she watches anime and got some of the inspiration
Mirai
from.
Nikki. I haven't seen Mirai Nikki, but like from the posters I've seen of Mirai Nikki and the few clips I've seen of it, yeah, she must have.
I know Jatin has that.
Yeah, bro.
By saying that you're a TFA saying
he has that like Green Goblin mask thing. Like,
no.
I don't need to. He's like, you want to.
I've actually, unironically, I was looking at the tickets like, hey, this
I know, bro.
This theater.
I know, bro.
It seems like convenient, like, but I didn't. I still might, but I didn't so far.
We will make sure our boy does not waste his money.
But to be honest, next, like it is tomorrow. There are better movies coming out. Also, the Anurag Kashyap Bandar. There's also Mollywood Times. So there are clearly better options to watch.
Excuse to go to the theater.
Yeah, guys, favorite Yandere.
Yeah, who's your favorite Yandere? Shit, okay, cool. Yandere is essentially it's this anime stereotype. You've not heard of this in memes even. You don't need to watch anime to know it. It's this stereotype of this psycho girlfriend who is so devoted, basically obsession, essentially. Except in Yandere, the guy doesn't do anything. She is like you are the object of her desire, and she will kind of wreck everything to get you.
I don't think I've watched a lot of that. I think I keep seeing that Simbu
Vallavan.
I feel like that seems like a top
Yandere. I assume so. But that's not really Yandere. In Yandere, the girl has the upper hand in the power dynamic.
Frutik says if you're not a TFI banner anymore after not watching Game Changer and Raja Saab and this. I'm not.
Just a casual TFI fan. That's great.
I'm either watching the He-Man movie or Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
Is Disclosure Day also coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh wow, my god, so many movies.
Disclosure
So
Day.
gotta watch Peddi then. No, but I think
you have to seize the bank account.
I don't know if I'll watch Mollywood Times or Bandar or both. But one of them I genuinely do want to watch. I watched Churuli and Obsession, loved Obsession, but Churuli over my head, I felt it was boring too. Damn, R&D. I get it.
That's a take.
I mean, I do understand why most people will find it boring because it's like, it is not a movie that tells you the story in any way.
It doesn't have traditional movie structures or hooks to keep you going.
Yeah, it's more like a vibes and like, Hey, weird
what the
atmosphere.
fuck is
What
going
happening?
on?
Why is everyone being weird types?
I did not watch Akame ga Kill. Candy Girl, I got Akame ga Killed spoiled on an auto ride for no reason, actually.
what is
And I've
Akame?
never seen it after that. I know it's only 22 episodes, but this cunt just said, like, oh, this is what happens at the end.
I can see Jatin's future self shouting from a 5D space from 300.
Probably me also there, like, don't go, Merv!
What is the worst movie I saw? I think Agnatavasi has to be one of the most like.
You mean the Telugu one?
No,
That's
like
crazy.
in
There's
terms of-
two movies called Agnatavasi that suck dick.
Yeah. So the Telugu Agnatavasi is one of those where I knew it was a flop. Everyone told it, but I was like, gotta find out why it's bad though. So I did go. Like after like 2 weeks.
Find out why it's
like,
bad.
I think after 2 weeks or something, I went. I think that was my most like. Gotta find out
Why
what's
it's
happening.
bad.
What's happening with that?
I was so ready to watch Mars Express. I'm surprised none of you guys watched it. It's actually such a short, crisp.
Because it didn't get selected.
Is this so? Guys, I'm telling you guys, the 4 movies that end up in the polls, right? I try and watch most of them, if not like at least 2 of them, basically. It's like an excuse to just watch movies, is how I'm treating it. Mars Express is more of a sci-fi movie than Churuli, also very fucking sick. Really good. Even I'm spoiled of Akame ga Kill. I gave up on watch Scamboli reviews video. I haven't seen that. I heard it's a decent anime, but it's spoiled. So it's been spoiled for like 7 years also. So never forgot it. It's one of those like nuke spoilers where.
It's fine. I feel like you can watch
No,
it.
like I remember I told you about like, dude, Talash spoil ho gaya. I don't want to watch Talash.
Talash.
But
Yeah, that's also
Talash, no, but Talash's spoiler is not it's not this killing blow. There's so much more to Talash than just that.
I would like to argue that there's so much more to movies than just the plot end. Like
No, I'd actually argue you
Like,
are
yeah.
50% right.
No, I understand that you are robbed of an experience in some way, but there's so much more that you are.
I am telling
robbing
you
yourself
for
on
this,
No,
there
I
is
get it.
it
No,
is
you
a
can-
plot heavy show. If it's a plot heavy show and the plot is spoiled, what do you have?
No, but like there are other things, the characters that you don't know how it gets there, and there's so much you don't know.
I suppose, yeah. I don't disagree with you.
Because I
mean,
think
I
it's a
guess
very
it's
irritating
not that,
thing to happen, but I won't.
see, it's not that I don't agree with you. It's that I want to disagree with you.
Huh?
In that, like, when I listen to a spoiler, right? It's actually like this psyche attack for like for weeks where I'm like, oh fuck, it's gone. I don't want to watch
But
it anymore.
isn't that a very like?
It is. That's why I'm saying like I want to agree with you, but emotionally I'm like, fuck,
Yeah, I
spoil ho
wasn't
gaya.
irritated
Shit.
with it, but I'm like, you have
The
like,
irritation is actually so immense. I completely forget about that piece of media and I never see it after that. So that's why I'm very like, no spoilers, please, no spoilers. I remember when I got Red Dead spoiled for me, I was like, fuck. I have to wait now. I have to keep waiting.
I mean, there are things that you don't want to get spoiled, but I'm pretty sure I've seen so many things after getting spoiled, and I still like enjoyed.
Sure. There are a few things I've seen after getting it spoiled. I'm very certain at this point if there must have been something I got spoiled and I saw it, but for the most part I try and avoid it because it's just this like no, fuck ho gaya. Am I the only one who doesn't mind spoilers and sometimes welcome it because I'll enjoy the movie the same regardless? No, dude, you have a friend over here. Albedo Overlord. I don't know, bro. Don't spoil Overlord. I mean, I don't think I'll watch Overlord, but nah, it's fine actually. I don't think I'll watch Overlord. Overlord just has a really nice like opening. Anyways, leaving all this aside, what do you guys think of sci-fi as a genre? I'll tell you what I think. I'm fucking pissed I couldn't find any sci-fi movies. I feel like I've seen all of them.
I think sci-fi is I think the problem is generally people think sci-fi is big budget. So I think it's harder to produce than normal movies.
Oh, you mean like that's the reason we're not seeing so many?
I think
you're
sci-fi
not wrong.
novels are more easy because they're just like writing like fucking world bro, this world that world. Because if you see, I think I might be wrong, but like I often see in novels sci-fi being the big thing.
Sure. I think like I did not realize this. I assumed I really thought I was not a big sci-fi fan till we were looking for sci-fi movies. And then I was going through all the lists and I was like, the fuck, I've seen this. I've seen a lot of this. Seen nearly all of this. And whatever I hadn't seen, I remember like not watching because of lack of interest in it.
Yes, we do have roommates.
I think, leaving that aside, I think I really like sci-fi. I like heavy sci-fi, like the really boring kind. I think. Yeah, sci-fi is like
boring kind of.
Solaris, Stalker, that kind of stuff. That kind of sci-fi is very interesting to see, where it's very meaty, gives you a lot of things to think on. I like that kind of sci-fi. I mean, I also like the fun sci-fi as well.
The thing is, I also like sci-fi that is very small and grounded. I think that's the kind of sci-fi. I feel like in India, especially, we can definitely
do
sci-fi that's like more grounded than
like I guess Churuli is an example of like it is sci-fi
ish,
but it's made in like a village.
I think I always think of Artifice Girl, that very small movie. That is sci-fi, but it's like actually just like a
Man from Earth.
Yeah, all these movies are sci-fi, which are just like a very low budget sci-fi. That I find.
Coherence is a great like find. I remember.
They should explore more in sci-fi than just exploration, like those wacky 70s, 80s movies. Like there was Ash recently,
yes,
which focused on amnesia and a
I
planetary
heard Ash wasn't that good, so I didn't watch it.
Did you watch
on the silver? Yo, dude, I'm going to watch
really
it
tough
this weekend.
watch, but kind of interesting.
It's from the director of Possession, Andrzej Zwolski.
Okay.
It's this it looks oh my god, dude, that poster is one of the fucking like it's personally hot to me. Like when I saw, it's one of those posters you don't forget as well.
Oh, yeah,
like look at that shit. This was playing at the film festival and I couldn't make it. It was playing at I think 9 in the morning or something. It's like 3 hours long. I think it's also incomplete if I'm not wrong. I think some of the footage was like lost to time type thing. But that's a sci-fi movie I'm very excited about watching.
I think it also has a very I think in India, I'm thinking of what sci-fi movies we made in India.
Ravan.
I think
Pretty
Robo.
I think Endiran is a good sci-fi movie.
Yeah, I think it's a fun.
Endiran is a good sci-fi movie.
Yeah, but beyond that, we didn't make a lot.
Let us check, because
we genuinely didn't make a lot. I was
Indian
trying to
sci-fi.
search for like Indian sci-fi. Like,
oh yeah, I can see.
Like,
they're in your history. Love Insurance Company.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Love Insurance
shit.
Love 2050.
Yeah.
Love Story 2050.
Bade Miyan, Chote Miyan.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Game Over. I have not seen.
That's not sci-fi. Though.
It's not.
I don't know if I'd call it sci-fi. It's a main horror movie, which has like.
Recently in Tamil there was a Kadaisi Ulagappor. It's a sci-fi apocalyptic movie by Hip Hop Tamila that he wrote and directed, and it has good production value and whatnot. But I forgot to check it out. I heard it was good. I heard it was okay. Science fiction films in India. PK keeps coming up.
Yeah, PK is nice.
Mark Antony. I don't think Minnal Murali is a sci-fi flick. Cargo.
Minnal.
It's a superhero.
I think superhero movies, everything is science fiction.
Technically,
so
yeah.
like it's every superhero is science fiction actually.
X-Men is proper like science fiction.
No,
but people hate saying it.
You can make that argument about any superhero.
Not any superhero. I think there are some superheroes that fall into the purview of fantasy. Like Wonder Woman is fantasy, not sci-fi.
But if you're like, I don't believe in fantasy, I'm like, it's just science, but it's fictionalized science.
Then you think fantasy is not a genre.
But I'm saying like you can make that argument.
Who has made that argument in
I
human?
am making it. Because if you find
Lord of the Rings is just sci-fi, bro.
Guys, you missed Double is Smart, one of the sci-fi.
I nearly forgot about that.
We already watched Double is
Balaya's Aditya 369.
I also thought about it. I think it's a decent. I think I like it because I think it's a good Balaya movie more than anything.
Oh.
I also think it's a decent movie for its time. Like it's clearly like not. I mean, it is like emulating Back to the Future and all that, but it's like kind of cool and like cool to see what they were able to accomplish.
Isn't Kangua technically science fiction? Yes, Kangua is that
Seventh
rare
Sense
breed
is
of
also science fiction.
Yela Marivu.
Yeah, that's also science fiction.
It is a shame we've not seen a lot of science fiction. I was going to say that's another genre misnomer I think that's carried throughout sci-fi's history, which is that science fiction almost always equates to fictional technology, but not fictional science. It's that same, I think when you say fantasy, I think you can say that's technically sci-fi, but it's not. But there are movies that don't really have any technology gobbledygook that's still sci-fi, I think. I think like something like Coherence is a great example of a sci-fi film. Don't really have much technology, anything. It's a fictional event that it's like scientifically fictional, that kind of thing. I feel like a lot of sci-fi movies that I hear and see of, it's always this
Jananayagan also.
oh yeah,
Fucking
bro.
Goat is
peak
also
shit.
sci-fi, bro. Goat also had sci-fi
Peak
elements
shit.
at the end.
Yeah, so I feel like there are
Endiran for sure, yeah.
there are science fiction concepts that we can explore that don't necessarily require a lot of sets or technology.
Artificial. It's basically about. So the story is about like a guy who, if I'm not wrong, creates like an AI robot or something, and it's like the moral dilemma of like.
Isn't that Ex Machina?
It's overall the wide plot is that, but it has a it's basically 3 conversations the whole movie.
Oh,
It's not really like a.
that sounds
plot.
hot
So
actually.
it's just a 1 room, 2 room, like 3 sets kind of.
The
movie.
fuck? Why didn't you tell me about this?
I told you.
Oh no, when I was asking for a 90-minute thriller, this is peak.
This is not a thriller. This is more of a.
Damn,
more like Man from Earth than.
Yeah, bro. Fuck,
thriller.
I would have watched this. Shit. I am going to watch this.
I remember Chris Tuckman recommended. It's a very small movie, but yeah.
It's an hour and a half, 90 sharp.
No, I'm talking about not the length, the popularity.
Oh, okay. The Robotech is science, but a 40-year-old Rajini getting Aish is fantasy.
Yes. Rajni getting Aishwarya is always a fantasy.
He also said there's that very viral clip where he's like, "Oh, who's the hero?"
Yeah.
What's your favorite science fiction film of all time? That's it.
2049.
Damn. Fuck, fast on the draw.
I was thinking about it because I knew this like is going there.
2049? I don't know. Shit.
Is Alien?
Alien is pretty sick.
Alien is. I think in general there's no movie that sticks to one genre. Like you can call Alien a horror movie, but it's horror sci-fi. So.
Oh no, I don't want the science in my horror.
I just want horror.
Ah.
I don't want drama in my horror.
Ah.
I don't want story in my games.
Ah.
I don't want female characters in my games.
That's true though. Let's not go too far. What was that? God of War. God of War Laufe more like you can spell God of War Laufe with an L.
The God of War thing didn't look enough fun to me.
Is that?
Not because it's a woman and all, but it's because it just seemed like.
I think for me
like
it's
God
the
of War.
gender dynamics at
Yeah,
play that
that's the
really
main-
disturbed me.
Yeah. Because
When I was watching it, I had to I had to stop myself from like throwing up in my mouth. Just saying like a woman with agency, it's disgusting. Arrival and Contact are easy picks. Yes.
Arrival.
Starship Troopers. Yeah, Starship Troopers is I think I mentioned it in another stream. Like, I genuinely thought like, what's the satire here when I was watching it? Alien one, but where they explore the engineer ships and the waste planet. Oh, dude, that's Prometheus, right?
Yeah.
Prometheus is a great sci-fi film. I feel like it's very overrated. For some stupid small things in it, people deride the whole film. I think as a film, it's very, very well done. As a sci-fi film, it has a lot of great like themes and moments in it that are fantastic.
For someone who hates Interstellar.
Yeah, let's go.
But you are okay with
What?
this one.
What do you mean this one? It's a fantastic sci-fi flick.
I think the people, you also make the same argument about Interstellar, where it's like, hey, it's like this doesn't make sense, and like it has a fake ending, which kind of can apply to even Prometheus also.
Here's the thing, Interstellar hinges on the fake ending. Prometheus doesn't.
Prometheus even has like sequel bait, and like the answers Prometheus has given is pretty like.
What? That was a fucking sick answer.
No, not the next.
Oh, you mean Covenant?
Yeah,
No, Covenant is garbage. Okay, look.
Flute.
You blow the flute, brother.
Oh my god,
dude! I was hyped for Covenant.
I was all, bro. I
remember
watched all the movies in row. I was like, I'm logged in for
okay,
this.
I didn't do that shit.
I was like, this is going to be it, and I was like, and I was watching Telugu dub also because there was no English version.
I remember the post of a Covenant really turned me the fuck on, where it's this mural of aliens all over a wall, and I thought, let's go. Where is this going? And it was quite a trip watching it and see. I was transfixed in abject horror, seeing like you play the flute, brother.
Yeah, fully agree. Prometheus deserves more appreciation. They also have so many deleted scripts and scenes which made it even great. Mad Max Fury Road is probably my favorite
movie of all time. That's a great pick, Salamander. Mad Max Fury Road is fucking peak,
I'm with
bro.
Prasanna on this one. Interstellar is BS.
See, here's why I love Prometheus, right? I think Prometheus.
I like both the movies, but I'm just saying that.
Oh, I'm explaining because I'm clearly more polarized on this matter. Where like Prometheus is on the north end of the star pole, Interstellar is on the south end of the shit pole. So I think in Prometheus, the whole humanity going to a planet and trying to find the engineer thing, I really like that idea. Even though I will admit there is some stupid fucking shit there, I still can kind of write it off in my head as human folly. To an extent. I think the guy sniffing the thing is retarded. That is stupid. Sorry, not R-worded. But after that, there's the entire like, there's that
logged in Telugu dubs. Yes.
There's that horrific scene where she has to like, take the alien out of her stomach. That's an effective sequence where they're like stapling it.
No,
I think the main point of the movie I really love, right? The engineer that they build up at the start of the movie that, he drinks this potion, falls, and he starts the xenomorph life form. Then, I think, what's his name? They wake him up in one of the catacombs and they ask him, like, what's the meaning of life? And you know what he does? He just fucking starts ripping shit up. And I really like that. Because I saw this one post that really summed it up, which is like, imagine you've gone into eternal restful slumber, okay? And someone breaks it, they wake you up. And you know who wakes you up? Like 3 cockroaches. And they're like mumbling like chiki 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 to you. What would you do?
Inception is Nolan's best sci-fi. Hey, I also agree.
No one's saying you're disagreeing.
You
feeling threatened here?
I'm just saying that like Prometheus also has this kind of dumbass.
I think Prometheus's highs are way more fun to me than Interstellar's mids.
There's no highs in Interstellar.
There is one really neat scene in Interstellar.
I like a lot of Interstellar.
I think
emotionally also I'm fairly invested in Interstellar more than Prometheus.
That's the one part of it I really like. The whole like, oh my god, my life like went by me. Sometimes you gotta go forward, goddamn. That's a pretty effective scene. Everything else is pretty cheap.
Why is he for me, Memento is Nolan's magnum opus.
Ooh. Facts.
Why is he speaking truth?
Yeah. Nolan is a great sci-fi director.
Yeah.
There is this quote from Ridley Scott who, I think he said that great directors can hardly make one good sci-fi movie and he got lucky with 2. Nolan has made a bunch of them. Really good ones. Guys, we know how this rigmarole goes. As much as I hate Interstellar, I have to say, if I say Dark Knight is his best, would I be No, bro. He has I think 4 best movies at least.
I think everyone has their own best.
Favorite in his filmography, yeah.
I think he is also like Scorsese, where people like a movie.
Scorsese never made sci-fi, right?
No. Because he's talking to real people, bro. It's about real movies. He's not making this.
Is Hugo sci-fi?
Nah, I don't think you'd call it. Do they?
Has Scorsese made sci-fi? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, no.
I don't even think of him as a sci-fi guy at all.
I can think of when I saw him with cell phones in The Departed, I was so weirded out. Like, whoa,
Yeah, he knows cell phone.
cell phones exist. Stalker is my favorite Tarkovsky. Did not watch Solaris, The Sacrifice, Nostalgia. Yeah, you should watch. Stalker is a pretty fantastic like sci-fi flick.
I was going through some. No, Star Wars is technically Scorsese, because he's in it.
Oh. Can we all agree that Tenet and Interstellar are his worst? No. Tenet is good.
Tenet, I think is.
Tenet is good.
Tenet is bad.
I think you guys should excuse great directors having stupid fun sometimes.
Afternoon, you were sitting and you're like, these actors, they are getting 100 crores
Yeah.
and they do hard work and we have to be okay with this.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I have to be
let
okay
me,
with 100 million,
Let me explain.
10,
Let me explain. He's doing something weird here. In Tenet, he's doing something fresh.
You just said, let them have fun, bro. Like,
Yeah.
technically,
Huh.
all of David Dhawan, what do you call that, Houseful 5.
Whoa,
These are all
This
movies
is a
where-
straw man ass
Right.
argument. Wait.
These are all directors having fun, bro.
Fuck no.
Directors having fun.
I said great directors, not like daddies trying to hook up their sons.
Yeah, RGV
Excuse
has
me.
been having great director having fun.
Let's define great.
RGV is a great director.
Yes.
I genuinely believe he's
In the past 20 years.
that doesn't matter. Like you can take any of his.
No, this is straw manning an argument.
No,
like this is basically like no nuance. Like, hey, fuck you. You said this applies here. No.
No, I just think if it's a bad movie, you can call a bad movie.
Yes,
a
I
good
disagree. It's a
director.
bad movie. I think
Because
it's
you're like you should be okay with them.
yeah, like I think like you can have like Scorsese make like a, he made that stalker like thriller Cape Fear, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
I think if your argument is like a director need not always be making better movies than his previous movies.
Yes, that's
That
my
I-
argument. It's
you-
not that like they should slack off and make bad movies.
When you say fun, it sounds like
Oh, is fun bad?
having fun. Yeah.
No, why?
No, having fun seems like
No, they can
having
have
fun.
like there are great directors who have fun doing great movies. That's what I'm saying.
But your definition of fun is like we should accept mid movies because they
I never said mid. I'm saying like
it's not a mid movie. It's
Tenet is not mid. Tenet, I've
That
been
is a
saying
crazy-
this. I've been maintaining this purview. It's a good action flick.
That's why you all need to watch RGV ki aage. Nolan's worst film is The Following by a Mile. I don't think it's his worst.
Following by a Mile. I don't think he has a bad movie. But yes, sure. Following is the one movie I don't think I've ever really thought of going
Rewatching.
back to or anything.
Yeah, I think I watched it because you're supposed to watch it. Like, this is
Oh, I've seen the Nolan movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let me watch it. Akira was cool. Yes, Akira is definitely sick. Very good. Will you excuse Shankar Loki now with a no, guys, listen.
Why, bro? Loki was clearly having fun. In the interviews also, he was having fun. But your
You're
entire
all-
state was like.
You're all strawmanning my argument. I said like a director doesn't, you know what? Fuck it. Tenet is great. You're all like assholes.
No, if your argument is like, I remember when the DS Array came out, right? DS Array, the Brahma next
Fuck.
movie.
That's another
So
one.
I saw it. It's decent. It's not an amazing. Oh my god, it's Brahma Yugam, but it's not a bad movie. It feels more like a first film, like trying out types fun movie. And a lot of people were clearly shitting on it because they're like, it's not doing better than Brahma Yugam. Where is Brahma
Yes,
Yugam?
I disagree with that thought process.
Yeah, where it's like, hey,
I don't want directors to make shit. Or like they just slack off and don't do anything. But I see some value in directors not following up everything with something better and better and better.
Sure.
Sometimes it's nicer if the director experiments and like, it's nice.
But Tenet doesn't feels less like an experiment thing than and more like up his own ass type
Oh, sure. But
thing.
his ass is a nice place to be. Put that on the Blu-ray cover, guys.
Yikes.
Put that on the Blu-ray cover.
The campaigning never stops. It's always.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those like Blu-ray quotes. Like on the top right, it says Tenet's up his own ass, and the bottom right, but his ass is a nice place to be.
We should talk about Obsession since we got or should we talk about Churuli? I don't think anyone saw Churuli. I think one person saw Churuli.
How many people here have seen Churuli?
Yes, based on that we'll talk.
DSRA is actually one of the few horror movies I watched in the theater. Nice. You should go watch Obsession. So good. Peak.
Yeah, DSRA I also saw it in theaters. Decent, very fun. I mean, I didn't love it like oh my god, but it's like it's a fun, decent horror movie. That's enough.
That's chill.
Like there are some dumb things in it, but also it's decent. It's alright.
If anyone here has seen Churuli, we can speak on it.
We can still speak now.
I watched till the 45 minutes. Oh, it's still 45 minutes only.
Yeah. I mean, if he's on the stream, you think he was sides?
I thought he was second screening
no.
it. I watched, guys. Candy Cab, I did not like Churuli. Peak 10. Let's go. Let's go, Saruman.
Okay, we can talk about Churuli.
Yeah, I guess.
Few people have seen.
Obsession, though, she had Jimmy Carrey level of facial control. Yes, she's really good.
Yeah, Churuli. What is
Churuli? Sci-fi. Churuli is about time and the loss of it. I think one thing I did not notice, or maybe I did, maybe it's there in the fucking podcast, and maybe when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, I'm making the same fucking points, but like it's revelatory because it's been so long.
I forgot.
Yeah. The poem at the start of the movie sums it all up. It's this thing, poem, or I don't know what, soliloquy, or is it like, it's called the Lords of Time.
Paragraph of words.
Yeah, paragraph of words, but structured like a tower. That thing. Where it's talking about the Lords of Time and how you're a mouse and they point you at a cat and they tell you that a cat is time, and if the cat is kind to you, he will not take his time with you, he'll make your death quick. If a cat is patient, he will make sure you die slowly, etc., etc. I think that's what the film is about. It's about people as a whole falling to the madness of time, so to speak.
Yeah.
And within that theme is the parable at the start. That little folktale. The folktale at the start of the man going to kill like a demon or kidnap a demon.
Yeah, there's this trap. I mean, I guess trap a demon and
trap
take
a demon.
back,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, he's going to trap a demon.
And then there's the what is that? Anteater.
Anteater. And on the way to trap a demon, he finds a ball for his kids, but it's an anteater, and the anteater just misguides him for all of time.
And he's just like permanently in loop.
The inference there is the fact that the man does not care that time is going away, nor is he worried or afraid.
He's aware of if that time is going away.
He's aware?
He's not aware.
He's not aware of it, nor is he ever questioning the fact that this seems to be going on infinitely.
Maybe I like some structure in my story. I might have had a better opinion of the film if the quality was better. Yeah, that's also there.
Yes.
Too much left for interpretation.
Is that para like a Malayali prose translated or an English prose? It's in English. It's written in English. It's written pretty well in English. I might have had a better opinion of the movie
if you watched it in better quality.
That's also true. It's actually a pretty movie.
It's a very good looking movie.
Yeah, if you see it without the shit pixels. A lot of the nighttime sequences actually look like night, and they look really good. I think that's what the movie is about.
And I feel like it does this weird like structure thing where it feels like you are in a loop.
Yeah, I realize something. Each time I've seen it, right, I always just feel like I'm forgetting what happened before a scene.
It actually feels like deliberately badly edited. Like where you want your scene to flow, but they kind of cut in a very like awkward way to.
They almost cut on like a comedy cue with that. And they cut to the next scene.
Yeah, they do that, or they basically just it just feels like if you just put an assembly cut where there's no smoothing of anything, you just put it there. That's all it feels.
Even with my pirated 1080p, somehow the quality was not good. Damn. We're here to let you know the Sony Live quality is pretty bad too. But that's what.
Yeah,
the editing itself, the pace of the film itself is very dreamlike.
Yeah.
From the start alone, like the way it's cut, where it's almost like a joke the way it's edited itself, where they're going in the jeep, right? And they cut to and then they cut back, and Chimbu Joe's character is like, hey, crazy, am I right? Haha. Cut back to hey, this is fine.
It even reminded me of Lighthouse, where it's like, that also has that same like
two people
time,
going mad.
Especially the time element. In that, it's like there's no one else.
Yeah, but Lighthouse is more focused on that one thing.
Yeah,
that
but
it's
here
doing.
it's like the fable says, like the nature, which is all the characters represent the nature, where they are also laughing at them because, like they say a line in the fable where it's like as he's going in.
Oh, right. Everyone
like
around them laughs at them and plays along with their subterfuge.
Like the plants, the animals, all of them play along. That's what the characters are also doing. Where they know that this is
it is a very actually, when you say that, it feels like a really, really dark view of growing old.
Or life in general, I think.
Yeah. It really just feels like a really dark view on life, where the fact that you're even moving forward is a facade that you don't realize, but you're okay with. It's a fake, like the anteater in you is telling you to go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you're going anywhere. But everyone just kind of pretends and plays along and laughs with you as you go through it.
And in a way, like we were talking about, like how probably everyone has an anteater on their head telling you, this is what you're.
And that's why they're doing whatever they're doing in Churuli.
Yeah.
Churuli is the name of the place also. Yeah.
And
pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
By the way, we've not spoiled anything, so it's chill.
This
is like something you can infer from the start of the film itself. Like the first 5 minutes kind of outline this.
Yeah.
And the rest of the film is
just an experience of that fable.
Of that thing, of you going through it.
Yeah.
In regards to the actual story of it, it gives me the same vibe as like Apocalypse Now, where like
when I was watching it now, right, I was actually reminded of Devara for one specific reason.
Holy fuck!
In Devara,
that'd be a good reason.
In Devara, in the beginning, right? So the movie begins on this some terrorist has escaped. He's in this Devara town somewhere, and these police people go and they're like, Prakash, they'll ask him like, hey, we need to find him, and he's like, before all of that, you need to know about Devara's story, and he goes off, and by the end of the movie, they never tell you what happened with the terrorist, so you're left feeling like, same vibes.
Yeah, same vibes. The whole setup, great, yeah. I mean, same thing in Apocalypse Now.
But they were better.
They were a more peak.
Yeah, but they were because in those movies it's like intentional. In Devara, they didn't even realize that they did it, and they were like, maybe in part 2.
Maybe we'll find out.
Like the movie doesn't even end on a line saying like, oh, this guy is that. Nothing. It's just like they forgot. They had time for Chuttamale, all of that, but
that's that's what this movie starts out on, and I think. From the word go, you have a feeling that
something's wrong here.
Something's really wrong. The whole Jeep ride at the start, the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes of the movie, the entire Jeep ride, everyone's just cheery and laughing and like hee 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 hoo hoo hoo.
And you really
the minute they cross over that bridge, and the bridge crossing is great, honestly. The way it's so long and so drawn out, and each ridge and hitch the Jeep wheel gets stuck on, they show. And by the time they cross over, suddenly they're swearing and they're nasty as fuck to these two.
Yeah.
It's pretty, what do you call it? You can immediately tell, okay, they've gone somewhere else. The bridge was a point of no return kind of thing.
What I can appreciate about the movie is it is seemed to be shot in 10 days with almost no budget. Jojo and Shobin might have been on the set for just a single day.
What?
I didn't know that. I think Jojo and Shobin makes sense. They were basically they show up the last 10 minutes.
But 10 days is crazy actually.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. But to make
the variety of shots and sequences and
as much as we can appreciate Malayali filmmakers that they're doing so much probably they're overworking
Yes,
everyone to
okay.
death there.
Yes.
Like
yes.
there's no way like the
This was
ADs
done
are
in like a healthy work-life balance.
Fuck, they were not sleeping. The ADs were literally like awake for 10 days. Like, you want alien now? Okay, aliens. Okay, we
Yeah.
want what now? Yeah.
I actually had hopes for Devara until the interval mark, then the immediate shift in tone. That's crazy.
I had no hope. I think.
I'm not saying it was done in 10 days, it seemed like, oh, okay, sorry.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, this would have been an insane fucking schedule to do in 10 days. But yes, that's what it starts out with this like apocalypse now as like we need to find this one criminal.
Yeah.
We're going to go into Churuli and find him. But the minute they cross over the bridge, suddenly the very stark like shift in tone of every one of the passengers on the jeep weirds everyone out, including the audience. Like, and I think as a Malayali, you can really appreciate the colorful language here because very colorful. Like the swearing is intense. Whatever the subtitles were telling me, I'm like, oh, they are spitting purple all over the film. And as the movie goes on, within this third scene or something, you have characters just questioning like, how long have we been here? I thought like I think Vinay Forth's character questions like, how long have I been
like
here?
the second day basically. I mean,
Yeah.
second day of what we
Second
have
day
seen.
of what we've seen. The
Yeah.
way it's cut, it's not really proceeding in a day to day or even week to week or any basis.
It's just a very like.
It just shows events happening,
Yeah.
transpiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because you even like their personalities also kind of keep like you forget like what is the mission
The mission itself, like Vinay Forth very early on Vinay Forth's character calls out that this makes no sense.
Yeah.
He goes like, we don't know what the guy even looks like. He starts joking, but after that he finds, like in the second day he goes to his superior, right? And he's like, everyone has 5 different names.
Yeah.
We don't know what this fuck even looks like. How are we going to find him? Right?
Yeah.
And the mission from the outset is made to look as close to the anteater guiding them as possible.
Are those lights for ears guys supposed to be aliens?
Yes.
Yeah, that is the sci-fi.
That is the sci-fi part of it. In fact, one of the characters very casually is reading
Says
a newspaper
saying that aliens
kidnapped 2 Americans.
Yeah. So there is a clear like it's not just a dream for the sake of dream.
It's not a dream for the sake of a dream, yes.
Yeah.
But I think the sci-fi here, the aliens here, they're not really, they never really explain like the origin of, they're kind of there to give, allow you to fill in what the narrative is, what role they play in the greater picture, whatnot. I really like the way the film like progresses.
What Raja Sahab wanted to be.
Yes.
We've still not seen Raja Sahab.
I've seen it, I've finished it. Done.
You finished it?
No, I didn't, but I finished it. I can rate it. It's okay. I can say like fucking. I don't need to see another hour and a half to know like, oh, it really didn't get good.
Yeah, but yeah, even the way everyone, there's almost like this the unwelcoming sort of feeling throughout where you're just like they don't want me here.
Unwelcoming, yeah.
Like they're all like cussing and like they're just like
why do they not want me here? Like they're like
swearing at you. He's just like he's just like trying to make some banter and like fuck you. It's like all right. And
it's really funny in the van at the start he tries to blend in by like, hey crazy. The minute they cross over and he says something, hey, they tell him to shut the fuck up.
So how was Obsession?
No spoilers please.
Man just wants to avoid it for garbage.
I think Obsession is a 10. I think just saying it outright, we'll get into Obsession, but Obsession is a 10. Outright 10. It's not even a 9, it's a 10. It's a classic, hood classic as they say. Other things I like in Churuli that I don't want to spoil, or can you spoil Churuli? Yes, you can, I think.
You can.
Yeah, you can. So I don't want to spoil
but
that.
Overall Churuli is a very weird mood piece.
Other things I liked in it, right?
Cinematography amazing.
Cinematography is great.
Music is very like
Very fun. The last ending stretch is it's so good. when it just becomes this, it loses. There's no words exchanged even. It's just this like pure imagery coupled with wonderful classical music. It's great. You are genuinely just left in this like awe of wow, what has transpired. It's fantastic.
Obsession is the
Yeah.
sad emoji. Yeah. But yeah, surely.
I don't think you can talk about it without spoilers. You have to go in blind for Obsession. Sort of, yes. Yes. I think if, Obsessions is. Obsession. I think if you go in blind, the better. Not that there's a lot to spoil, it's more like events that get spoiled and the power of the event gets lost on you.
Yeah, I think at the events, if you spoil, it gets spoiled. But if you. I think the basic premise, if you know, it's. I mean, that's.
Yeah, I think most of the film proceeds in a fairly typical manner.
Yeah.
There's not much to spoil as to what happens.
Maybe some things that are happening in the
ending. I guess you can get those spoiled, but overall the story is not going for anything groundbreaking, plotting wise. It's just so well done that.
The experience of it is what.
Yeah, really well done.
But coming to Obsession.
Yeah, I guess Churuli ratings.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? Hell yeah, that's a solid 9. I would say 9 out of 10 for Churuli. It's so sad that it's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. I think that movie kind of came out because I feel like it came out at a time when maybe people were not really looking to like. It was like just in second COVID like lockdown types. And I think that's when people were genuinely like, hey, I want to have fun. I don't want to think. I just want to have fun.
I think this movie would not have worked any time it came out.
Because I do see, I mean, like when what is that, the recent like dog thriller thing, the Mallo dogs, what is that movie, bro? The dogs on a hill. Echo. I feel like that crowd could have oh my god, what's happening?
Kinda. So here's where I disagree. Echo has more
answers.
Is a straight plot.
Echo has more answers.
Echo is a straight plot, but not just answers. It is a plot with protagonist, villain.
But I do feel like the audience might.
This thing is so bizarre.
Yeah, maybe
it's so off kilter.
I'm not saying it'll be hit enough.
I know what you're saying, but it just comes across as like a film that. I mean, I really love, but I don't know how to tell people to watch it.
Like the marketing is how to.
It's so hard to tell people, like, because most of this movie, it's kind of the same vein as like recommending a David Lynch film, I would say, where, this is one of the greatest films of all time, but it's gonna get real weird. You're not gonna get any answers. It's not really traditional, so you need to really like strip those expectations down and like watch it. 6 out of 10 Candy Kill. Damn.
What about Backrooms? Any ideas? The director used to make AOT found footage videos on YouTube. We have no idea. I mean, I know what Backrooms.
The AOT found footage video is incredible. The found foot, the AOT found footage thing is like very well done. The
movie we have not seen.
Yeah, the movie I've seen his Backroom shorts. So well done, really good. He's technically really talented. Like he clearly put in like so much work to learn these softwares. It's great.
Yes, every other YouTuber is making a film
nowadays. You should also
approach Dilraj uncle with a script with a Rayalaseema hero who loves his cousin. Hell yeah, gotta love his cousin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
surely it's 45 minutes out of 2 hours. So. You're not gonna finish it, are you?
We also have Dal Chawal Direct Connect. Yeah,
we should watch Kane Pixel's Oldest View. Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, I do want to watch. It's a pretty cool time for horror movies for sure. I think Obsession making so much money, and even Backrooms, and also
Backrooms being bankrolled by A24, and it's a 20-year-old. I mean, it's given he's an immensely talented, like he's actually overqualified for his age, where he was making complicated, lower expansive shots in Blender and live action at the age of 16 and 17 he was doing this. So yes, if there was a 20-year-old to bankroll, it is him. But still, it's so cool. And the coolest thing out of these two young directors' movies, right?
They're making money.
More than Star Wars. That's so cool. Genuinely, really cool.
I think these movies definitely targeted like Gen Z audience more than anything.
And they did the targeting in a really, really respectful way.
Yeah, I think this Smarty Supreme, there were some movies that clicked with the Gen Z audience more than anything, and
they clicked for good reasons.
Yeah,
I think. More than the like
nostalgia bait.
Not even fucking nostalgia bait. There are those movies that just go like, dude, are you on this app?
Yeah. And
that
not
shit.
the uncles. Like I would say even Little Hearts in that same category where it was like catering to young people.
Made by a genuine young
person with young.
The fact that he is younger than me makes me feel insecure.
Everyone has their own journey.
You don't need to be insecure about that, man. Everyone has their own. Yeah, everyone has their own journey.
Yeah, like there's so many factors that stop people.
I think that's a long discussion for another time. But there is this hideous view and like mentality we all have. I think I remember I had it as a kid. Huh?
I know you had it.
Yeah. Where like I remember I first felt it when I saw Lorde like make a song, and I found out like she was just a year or something older than me, and I remember feeling dreadfully insecure and horrified. Like, oh my god, what am I doing for my age? But as time goes on, you realize
Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Like he's like
Vaibhav Suryavanshi?
He's the fucking cricketer, 15-year-old.
Oh hell no!
Like those and all, yeah. Like what is this?
Yeah, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. But I think now I've just adopted that mindset of everyone has their own journey. There are people who make it later in life. There are people who make it earlier than life. It's more important that you enjoy where you're going than stress out that the age counter is going up.
And also, there's also a big factor, at least in India versus like developed
other countries, yes.
Like developed countries where you can rent out like in your colleges and all, you can rent out cameras and for free, and you can do your thing.
There's more advantages to people in other countries than in here.
Like there's so many advantages that they have.
People have, yes.
That we can't be like, why am I not able to shoot like that?
People without knowledge about backrooms, do you think we can get it? Yes, Kritik, this is made for people without knowledge about the backrooms. The backrooms is, if you look up liminal spaces, that's all you need to know. It's just the terrifying feeling of being in this.
I don't know anything about backrooms. I just know what it is.
Yeah, you don't need to.
But I understand. I know what liminal space.
Yeah, it's a very Gen Z terror.
It is a very Gen Z horror because
it's a Gen Z interpretation of the Lovecraft mythos thing, where it's the fear of the unknown, but it's all these spaces that kids like us grew up with.
I think it's also because this is something that sort of developed on the internet where people maybe before no one would think of these as scary, but seeing abandoned malls, abandoned hospitals,
they don't really have anything, they're just empty.
Yeah, and there is
but the fear in it comes from the fact that all of these liminal spaces, right, they are all spaces you see at night.
No, even morning.
You've seen morning liminal spaces. A lot of the liminal spaces of malls and whatnot, right? I've seen them at night. And the terror there comes from the contextual knowledge that if it's night time and this place is abandoned, right? Who kept all the lights on? Why is this running but with no one there?
I've seen even daytime, I thought liminal spaces just
yes, I think I've
places.
seen. I always. Yeah, sure. Liminal spaces are liminal. Yes, sure. Yes.
In between types. Yeah.
In between. You don't really know where they exist in space and time. It's nice. Yeah. That's all you need to know about backrooms. You can go with that knowledge alone. Yeah. And it'll be great.
I don't think you need to watch any lower.
Yeah. I think if you do, it'll be a better film for you. But just watch it on its own. It'll be great. If you're invested in the lore, I think it pays it off. But other than that, let's get to Obsession, the Gen Z director flick that is incredible.
Yeah.
So no spoilers. No spoilers.
It's a really, really fun.
Exit 8 also dealt with that. Yes. I haven't seen it, but yeah, it's the same looping liminal. In Exit 8, there's a way out. In the backrooms, there's no real way out, as far as I know.
We will find out. But yeah, Obsession, I think it's such a fun. Of the 3 horror movies, I was most excited for Obsession because the trailer seemed the most fun, and I was very happy with it. It's a very fun horror movie. It's actually very funny. I think that is something I didn't expect, and it actually did spook me more than I
ever thought.
I thought not in a but like genuine tension with very normal, like just like the
interactions.
Yeah, and you're just like, and there's a lot of like public humiliation types, like oh my god, I don't know. I mean, like things that we've like seen in other horror movies, but the way it's presented here makes it way more like fucking like scary and spooky. And
Out of the 3 horror movies, this was the one I was least excited for. Not that I thought it would be bad, but I wasn't that hyped. I thought Hukum, the imagery of Hukum looked exciting. Backrooms I was very hyped for. But then
any body horror, no. I mean, not really that
it's
much.
not body horror, but there is some horrific bodies, let's put it that way.
I mean, when I think about body horror, I don't think of like this violence done to body. I think of like more, what is that?
Contortion?
Yeah, weird shit that happens to your body types.
No, okay, look, that kind of body horror isn't there, but there is some.
Or just social. There is violence for sure.
There is violence, there's a lot of social anxiety.
Social anxiety is
the whole thing is this relationship
drama.
Yeah, essentially. Is there anyone here who hasn't seen it? I remember someone said.
No, there are people who have not seen it.
Oh.
There are people who have not seen it.
Okay.
Should not spoil it.
I'm not spoiling it, but how the thing happens.
Oh, that. I think you can. Basically, you can. We can talk about the basic plot.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that we can talk. I thought you were talking about the
premise is there's this dude, his name is Bear. He has a crush on this girl in his friend group called Nikki.
Yeah.
He wants to ask her out. But Bear is introverted and scared of confessing his feelings. And in doing so, he ends up with a gimmick toy which is called a one-wish willow. That if you make a wish, and you can spoil the premise, it's in the trailer. Okay.
Yeah, basically he makes a wish.
You can make it basically says like if you make a wish and you snap it, like, you get a wish. And he does it. He makes a wish saying, I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anything in the fucking world, and snaps it. And he gets his wish. She loves him more than
No, guys, fuck.
Oh.
We are not spoiling the whole movie.
We're not spoiling it. This is literally just the first 10 minutes of the movie. So, yeah, she ends up loving him more than anything in the fucking world.
And what that means is what the movie
Definitely one of those idiots who did not realize that, who's not prepared for the 3 genie wishes event in his life. I was prepared for that from age 7. I mean, I don't need to say that, but I voiced it out very carefully as a kid, because in Aladdin they showed like if you wish for it in a weird way, it'll come out. I watched it. Oh, I know we want to go for it blind, but hey, the name of the stream is discussing obsession. We are like the angel and the devil on their shoulders. Yes.
Yeah, but it's a very.
So he makes the wish, and however wrong you think it can go with such a poorly worded wish, it goes wrong.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of little nuanced details that you kind of pick up on, and like that you hear in casual conversation, and you realize, oh my god, this went so wrong, Jesus Christ. And that's the movie. It's just this like snowball of awful as it goes on and on and on.
And there's more, and like,
Starting off with what I loved about this film, it has been genuinely a while since I have been scared. I've not felt fright. Genuine like fright, when like you feel all uneasy and you're genuinely scared of a jump scare in a good way, not in this like way, but you're like, oh my god, what the fuck is actually going to happen? I loved that feeling. I was head over heels for this movie really early on. Don't spoil the Jenga.
No, we are not going till all those.
Jenga?
No, that party scene, I think.
Oh, no, we're not spoiling any of those things.
Yeah.
That's way later.
Yeah.
There's so much more else. I was in love with that feeling. Like very early on, I felt that like, I think the second he makes the wish, right, foreboding imagery starts, and I was like, that's awful. That's an awful shot in a very good way, complimentary, right? The shot of it's there in the poster, the silhouette shot of her on the porch. awful vibes from there, and it just gets worse and worse. And that sequence is great. Like, you're just locked in thinking like, okay, this is clearly awful, but where is this going and what is going on? And the behavior gets erratic and it starts like snowballing. That I love. The second thing I really loved about this movie, it is genuinely funny.
Yeah, I think it had a very good sense
It has a really great sense of humor.
Like, you can,
a very witty sense of humor.
Like, the scares are not just to be like some of the scares are scary at the same time and also funny. Like, unlike a lot of horror comedies where comedy happens and horror stops there, or horror stops and then comedy. Here it's like both are kind of happening at the same time.
Look at this, guys. I got goosebumps. I haven't felt that in so long. I was at once scared, and at the same time I was also like
yeah,
it was a fantastic feeling, and the film carries you on that emotional ride. It just amps up the laughs and the scares.
Yeah.
At any one time you are both hideously uncomfortable, scared of what may happen, and also laughing out loud, genuinely laughing out loud. This is a fantastic film to catch in theaters. It's genuinely one of those theatrical releases.
It's a really good movie to watch
in the theater, because my audience was like laughing and also whispering and scared, like people were screaming. It was fantastic.
Even though it is, they did censor it in India, it's still worth watching.
We will vouch, guys. The censorship is annoying, but it does not detract.
It does not detract.
It does not detract from the film. Yeah, it is really, really well done.
What do you think might happen? This is thoda.
If he confessed when she asked about him loving her. I mean, like, basically when instead of making the wish, if he just confessed. I
think she would be fine.
You think she'd be taking him back?
Yeah. No.
As in she'd accept his proposal.
In the beginning.
Yeah. I think she wouldn't. For why, we can't explain.
Yeah.
But
one of the posters in the Literal Urban Dictionary definition of obsession, which is damn cool. Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, yeah, this is that. What's very, What's very surprising and nice to see is this movie's definition of obsession. Yeah, I won't say anything more than that. I feel like that's a spoiler, but we'll get into spoilers later. Yeah. That's mostly what I think when it comes to the reasons I love for this movie, those two rank high on the list. It is a wonderful experience to have.
I think it also is a really great looking film for a movie that is so low.
Fucking cheap. It's 750K.
Oh, yeah,
which I think someone said is a few Shankar songs.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is. Like if you compare
Raunak, the Fully Filmy YouTube channel, he mentioned that like it's cheaper than one Shankar song or something.
I mean, it's cheaper than Raja Saab, it's cheaper than a lot of things, and it's genuinely really like, at no point do you feel like it's a cheap student film. Whatever.
Yeah, it's 7 crores.
Yeah, it's 7 crores.
Yeah.
It at no point.
It is actually like.
It's an indie movie. Like, it would be a small movie even in India, and like at no point does it feel like it is cutting corners or. Like, even in parts where they have cut corners, it's a very smart, like, creative way to do it rather than some obvious.
The cheap looking way.
Yeah. And
it's kind of a complicated question. What is a wish you think looks great on the surface but is very badly realized, like superheroes and the boys? No, I guess your question is basically like, what's a wish that has a built-in monkey paw?
The obsession director was saying that he wants to make it. I mean, he has the idea of making this into a show where each episode is one wish, and like any wish, some wishes can be like, happy also, and some wishes, most wishes are probably sad. I think because I was also talking.
Hello Siddharth, what's up?
Hello. Hello. I was also thinking about like what is the wish to make and all that. I think there are some like a wish I was thinking of was like. I want to get everything in life that I like. Anything I think in life, I want to get it. Type something like that.
That's a horrible wish.
Yeah, exactly.
Because very quickly your mind will go places suddenly like, oh, there's a Lambo just destroying my living room.
No, not just for like you'll have abstract like nonsense thoughts. It's also because the a part of living lives is also like you striving to do something and trying to get it. But if you are gonna keep getting everything without even you trying anything, your life will become like meaningless. You're just like, okay, I want this. Oh, I got it. Cool. I want this, and you're just like, That's why all these rich people have all these like, what is
billionaire brain? Billionaire brain.
Yeah.
They have to make. That's why they go little kids, because they need like consequences to get out of. To make it exciting, to make life exciting for them, they need to like. I think a wish I thought of was one of the wishes near the end of the movie.
Anything is cheaper than a Shankar song. That is also true.
One of the wishes I thought of was a wish at the end of the film. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh right, cool."
What do you think was the wish at the end? I mean, we'll talk in spoilers.
That pretty much
Is a good wish.
It's a great wish, I think.
I actually think that is not what she. The wish is not what it. I mean, in my interpretation, I don't think that's what the wish was. It's a different wish.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
No, it's a very straightforward wish.
I think we both have different ideas.
No, actually, you're thinking of a different wish. You're not thinking of what I thought of. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like I saw that shit and I was like, fine, someone like gets it.
Yeah, okay, got it. I was thinking of the final wish.
I want to be happy all the time.
Jatin described every Nepo baby saying money doesn't bring happiness. Yeah, basically.
That's why I'm saying they need to get onto that island and try and feel like consequences.
Yeah,
I want to be happy all the time is a crazy
wish.
Because what if you're not saying circumstances are happy.
Yeah.
You're saying you're happy.
I want to be happy. It's just like you'll see like your family member dying and it's like,
so what? It's fine.
Yeah. There are a lot of wishes that.
How many things Nikki came out of Freaky Nikki?
Oh, how many times did real Nikki come? Okay, acha. This is sort of spoilery.
Yeah. Best of luck, Nikki. Sorry, bro. No spoilers for now.
Yeah, we will get to spoilers soon.
That is a question. That's a question. That's another positive I have.
We can get into spoilers, I think.
In a bit. There are some unspoilery things that you can praise about the movie. The cinematography, like you said, is really well. I think my favorite bit of visual filmmaking in the movie, one of my many favorites, is the door porch shot. You know, she's like, "Hey, I just wanted to see if I can see you," and the way they've lit it is so gorgeous. She's clearly like black silhouette, but somehow they got her eyes alone to have like this sparkle highlight, and she also is wearing like red, if I'm not wrong. Like, is it her hair color or
a
her dress? Yeah, and it's the most like, oh god, this is just like terrifying.
Most of the movie uses shadows is
genuinely, it's really going back to the basics of filmmaking. Like, let's make something look scary, guys. Come on, let's just make something look scary.
Without like using random CG and all, just like
just make it scary. Let's make it scary.
Just like weirdly lit scenes make it like.
There's that really great, like, I think everyone here, even if they've seen the movie or not, they've seen that BTS shot where she has it's the actress, right? And she has like a black dot on her upper eyelid and a black dot on her lower eyelid. And there's this one scene where, oh my god, she's in the corner of the room, how creepy. But the way they've lit it with this special effect, it makes the black of the eye seem extra large and extra creepy. It's so well done. The way...
You know what? Obsession needed a creepy Ravi Teja song, but gender bender.
We were discussing like Indian fan cast for Obsession.
Yeah.
And like my best fan cast is Rajinikanth as Bear and Kamal Hassan as Nikki.
No, your best one was Trisha as...
Trisha and Vijay, I think...
Trisha and Vijay.
For the lack of any other context, I think they're just two fine actors with great chemistry that will pull it off. But I think my favorite fan cast is Rajini as the boy and Kamal as Nikki. I think Kamal will act his heart out. Before you know it, you won't even be able to tell it's a geriatric old actor. You'll be like, that's Nikki.
There's also a lot of her moving in a stop motion way, which when she's in background. joined in just now. Will there be more
hello
of
SNK Distillery.
We kind of just got done with Churuli.
Churuli. Long story short, great film.
Great.
You should go check it out. Very interpretive, art housey.
We actually have a video on our channel if you can find. It's an old video. You can,
On a review on Churuli.
yes, you can watch that.
Forgot we made that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? This is why there is also happy without satisfaction and shit too. This is why I study more linguistic vocab. So you can make that wish. Huh?
This is what Nelson is making, man. Stop giving him ideas.
If he actually makes this, I'll be so proud of Nelson. Like this is where
Like
he found his calling again.
In the teaser they're asking who is the hero, but who's
No
the
one
heroine?
asked who's the heroine.
It's
Yes,
Kamal Hassan actually.
Kamal will pull that role off beautifully.
Yeah.
Other positives about the movie, of course, the performances. This actress, where is her Academy Award? I think watching it, I was so reminded of
I
like,
think both their performances are genuine.
yeah, both their performances are
I think
incredible.
her
Her performance is now like iconic horror, screen girl, villain, whatever performance now. Like
But
some
he's-
of those reaction shots and like there's that clip everyone has seen of the diner where she goes like no,
Yeah.
really good. Just instant classic. But his performance needed to kind of balance the thing out.
Yeah,
If
I
he
think
wasn't
his
like
performance had more shades in it in a way, and because he had to act. I mean, we'll get to spoilers, but like I think his performance is a little more harder in some ways than her performance.
sure, yes.
Like because he won't stand out like she
He
does.
basically has to
But
play a very effective background character who's not a background character.
Yeah, in a weird way. Yeah.
He pulls it off really, really well. He doesn't really steal screen space or anything.
Yeah.
He really plays it off so well that like you can see like Indian Average performances shoot to the moon. And my God, she's so good, dude. Like I don't know what else to say. There are entire scenes, entire sequences in this movie that would flunk horribly if she was just a millimeter off in her facial reaction or her timing or the way she said certain words. And she is acing it
And
every
also
scene.
and I think the movie also doesn't cut too much. It kind of like
Lets things play out.
which is a very nice choice, and
Dude, she's so good.
it means that.
What's your favorite like Nikki moment?
I think the sleeping that scene.
Oh, the
That entire sequence probably is my best. Like the no thing, because that's like
that really like fucking stunned me when I saw it, because I thought like the reaction that I anticipated her to have is just she maintains that like smiling don't go there as a threat, but then when she morphs into genuine sorrow, right, that really chilled my bones when I saw that. That was
where is the Jailer 2 hype? I hate Jailer 1, so I don't have any.
I
Jailer
also
2.
don't really give a crap.
Kamal Hassan has already made the
Chachi 420 thing. Yeah, obviously, dude. Kamal, fantastic actor.
I
He can
watched
do
it,
it.
but I wanted to see you guys discuss the same. Loved it and loved the layers.
Oh, we discussed like a lot of it early on. It's really, really
You
great.
can kind of scrub it back.
It's really, really great.
But we
think
couldn't
it's.
spoil it, so we couldn't.
We didn't spoil it because I think a fair amount of people haven't seen it, could not see it as well. So we didn't want to spoil it. Mine is still the frown, greatest cinematic moment of the year after Prabhas moving his hands in the. Dude, yeah, the frown is really good. That entire like house party Jenga scene is. My God, if that was a scene, I would be like, I'd make a wish like there probably. That's a great sequence. I think like that first like no thing I love a lot, because that's when it really like, oh Christ, that's fucked up. But the house party scene is definitely like really good. This bedtime sequence is really great. There's a sequence she's not in. She makes lunch for him.
There are a lot of.
Oh my God,
we'll
she
get to
is
spoilers. I think they're just like people
dancing
doing
around
this.
it.
I'll just put. Okay, guys, we are at spoilers now. Spoilers.
Isn't it just Yandere simulator though?
Did you have a text thing that said spoilers?
No. We just have to add.
We had it, right?
No, we did not.
We removed it.
Yes, that frown was literally the sad cat. I couldn't stop laughing even with everything. Dude, that meme is there's layers of like horror there, where The frown itself is so comical. You're laughing at it, but at the same time, there's all this like, you know, that meme of malevolent energy. It's present throughout. It's great. It's so good. I love that frown. It's iconic horror classic moment. Another horror classic. It's one of those movies I think I saw. I think to sum up non-spoiler talk, change the text color.
Why?
It's white. It's really light, and it's also smaller now.
They'll be able to see it. Fuck. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, this is one of those horror films, I think like Hereditary, where I think I saw it and immediately was like, this is just like a classic. This is just going to influence things.
How do I go to the settings?
Double click. Yeah.
Yes.
Candy Kill. Bye guys, I will mute now, remove spoilers after the discussion. Yes, we will do that. Whoa.
Okay. Why are there two cars? Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a line now?
Center it.
It's not centered?
No, it's not centered on the side. By the way, can we also add zombie for next week? I really want to watch We Bury the Dead next. Yeah, sure, we can add a zombie flick.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yes. Spoilers for Obsession.
Yes. I really...
Windows clip art level graphics, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Fuck, we've been meaning to make like a cute MoGraph thing and never got around to it. Like, it just says like, spoilers.
Just like our thumbnail is still the same.
Yeah, thumbnail as well. We did take pictures.
I think thumbnails we should definitely change.
Okay guys, I'll admit, I thought the One Wish Willow was a joke till she slept with him and then she comes back to herself. Oh!
Damn, I did not think it was...
The minute like he made the wish and she's standing on the porch, dude, I was filled with immediate dread.
Yeah.
So many of these sequences filled me with dread. When she gets into the car, she keeps making weird excuses like, I'm
sad for my
dad. And you know, she has her like head on the car, right? You can see her face. The soundtrack there is so lovely. It's this like, and dude, just saying it, it's like this malevolent like, oh god, that's so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I was saying the wish, the $1 billion wish, dude.
I mean, yeah, it's a good wish.
It's the best wish. It'll be hard to contain it. Sure, you can figure out the logistics of it, but it's so simple. You just go like deposit slowly, bank whenever you want to use it.
You don't think they'll tax it?
Fine, find a way to tax evade. You have $1 billion. Easy. Dude, billionaires evade taxes all the fucking time.
I know. I'm just saying like how the logistics of it is still not as easy, but
it's the best. Like you can live life peacefully, just in peace. So good. Other than the wish, I think coming to spoilers, her sequence where she like shits herself and she duct tapes the door.
I think the duct tape.
Wow.
I think the duct tape was the very creepy as.
So good. Like it was just. You don't expect that.
Yeah, I think the way they cut to it is very like.
They really hold on that two shot where like he's one shot where he's like horrified looking at something, and it baited me. So what I thought was whatever she was saying was really chilling him. But then they cut back and they reveal it.
You don't realize that he has seen the door like that, and he's just like, okay, babe, cool. Then let me just go.
She even says that horrible, scary line. She goes like, "It's fine. You can stay in if it's kind of hard for you to go out." And he goes like, "No, it's okay. I got it." I think from there you get the feeling that this guy is an asshole. This guy is a villain of the highest order. Because imagine you see something like that. How do you not think, oh my god, this has gone really bad?
Yeah, I think like there are obviously signs in the movie where like the friends are like, hey, you guys were friends and now you're dating, hard dating, what the fuck happened, blah blah blah. And even that little montage they have where it's like they
yeah.
are just in a
Cooking
rom-com and
and,
all
like,
that,
laughing.
but everyone else is just like weirded out and stuff. It's very well done.
I really like the montage for two reasons. One, it's nice to see the wish did come true on a surface level. The other reason being, I don't know about you, I thought time had passed.
Yeah, time passed.
It didn't.
I
though.
mean, a week passed, I guess.
Not even a week, because I think immediately, right, they go like, what's up, you guys were friends and now you're like dating, it's too soon.
Yeah.
All the characters feel so weirded out by it. The
I
insinuation
also
is like,
thought like the reason. Okay, go on.
the insinuation is like, imagine you saw two dudes like fist bumping each other, right? And then the next like 2 days, 3 days later, they're like holding hands and they're like, I love you, I love you. You would also be like, what the?
That's because you're homophobic.
Yeah, that's
That's
I'm
the main-
homophobic, misogynist, so many things. No, but like you immediately think like, weren't you guys just friends? Like, how did you guys like start dating so quick? And to have the characters crash that montage back is really nice.
I think it's also a clever thing that they did in the the movie, because there is in the screenplay where in a way you need to show him be happy with the wish, but like it is contrived that he is happy, because like in the first scene when you see her, there's clearly like a weirdness there where she's not being like the normal Nikki who actually fell for him. She is being a weird like random person, and I think there's no other way to show that he's happy, and it's a clever way the movie kind of steps over it, where otherwise every happy scene would need to be like this weirdly contrived happy scene, which would just like drag the pace more than anything. And
I think someone mentioned that what is that?
monkey paw doesn't wait, it needs to mess
Yeah,
up.
Paul said that she tries to snap out of it in the car.
Smart is leaking out.
Is smart. Oh yeah.
We have not watched Sarvamaya, so we have no idea what is the twist. The $1 billion wish is probably the most easy monkey pawable one to imagine. 100 tons of $1 billion coins just falling on you and you dying.
But dollars, that implies notes, right? I thought that's why the wish was just so smart. Like he got
What
dollar
if it
bills.
falls on him, on you?
It was falling on him.
He like falling around.
Sure. I mean, if in a monkey paw situation. But this one wish willow, that's a bit of the writing I really
think
loved.
the $1 billion CJ was the only time it felt bad. Yes, that it did feel like kind of,
I think I was too in it to notice. Do you think it's possession or fractured subconscious? Both.
I played Discord Quest of Obsession 2, which was also pretty anxious. This game. Oh, what? I have no idea. She tries to snap out of it.
That's what I was saying. Like she tries to. You would ask Paul like how many times was she Nikki and not freaky Nikki?
Yeah.
I think the times when she's Nikki is very obvious, but like when she's trying not to be freaky Nikki is when it's like that's what's up to interpretation. The moment on the porch where she stands for so long and then she comes and throughout the porch and all the way till when she ends up on his bed and she's undressed and she kisses and whatnot. There's so many moments there where you think like
She keeps pulling back.
she's clearly like tormented. Like there's no smaller way to say it. She's mentally so tormented. Like she's feeling insane. She doesn't want to do things, but she's compelled to do it and she does it.
I think the sex scene that got cut out in the Indian version, that definitely is a very
big like ding 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 flag on.
Yeah.
She's getting assaulted here essentially.
And I think that's the like when I saw the movie trailer, I thought, okay, it's a crazy girlfriend, blah blah blah.
That's what I was saying. It's a neat thing that there's no monkey's paw.
Yeah, it's that, and like the fact that he is actually the one who
Villain. He is the villain.
He's the obsessed.
Yeah, I was going to say, right. The obsession is about him,
not her.
Not her being obsessed with him.
The real fucked obsession, I guess. Yeah.
You guys think self-harm is freaky Nikki trying to snap Nikki or Nikki trying to stop this herself? I think it's Nikki trying to stop this herself. I think she's genuinely so tortured.
Yeah.
It's that very brutally real take on self-harm where people self-harm to shut something up in their head, to distract from it. And that's what she seems to be doing in a very violent way. She's like that party scene is like horrific. But I think one moment that really stands out as like Nikki's talking through freaky Nikki is that dinner scene where Bear asks like, "You love me more than anything else in the world," and the way she says yes, right? She's kind of avoiding his gaze. She has a bit of tears and she's looking around, and it's almost like she's forced to say yes, but she doesn't want to say yes. Her acting, my God, I love this actress. I wish nothing but the best for her. She's not going to get an Oscar because the Oscars are full of pussy bitches, but it's her performances in so many places had little nuances that she had to do very intentionally, like balance it out.
Yeah, I think
it's so good.
I think the way she even whispers in her sleep to talk to him.
Oh yeah, that
that's
scene
a
is
very
haunting.
Fucked up scene because she's literally like
begging him,
please
like
off me.
Just like turn
wow,
this pain off.
wow,
like you can tell. I think till then, right? You could excuse the protagonist even if you as an audience member are aware like he made this wish, he's in denial. You could have this very excuseful protagonist, like he's a very non-confrontational, introverted guy. He's scared of like saying anything.
Yeah.
But the minute she openly confronts him and tells him like, Freaky Nikki is asleep, I'm the real Nikki, please kill me.
Yeah.
Like, just kill me, I can't take this.
And he's like, oh no, my living with me is so hard. Or something like loving me is so
That's one of the most fucked up things I've heard.
That is actually the most
one of the scariest
things
in the movie is like, oh God, you monster.
He calls her Freaky Nikki before the wish. Do you think that's the reason she turns into a freakish obsessive one?
No.
I think she was going like the wish itself is
fucked.
Freaky.
The wish doomed her essentially.
Yeah.
The wish doomed her.
Well,
I also think most Indian guys did not understand this movie enough. They were mostly focusing on the Freaky Nikki characteristics instead of the main overall issues. 100%. This is a movie that I'm surprised no one is making harmful stereotypes of yet. I mean, it's new in theaters, so I guess we'll see that catch on.
I genuinely, when I saw the trailer, I remember I didn't watch it like with full concentration and all. I didn't even know about the wish aspect in the movie. So I just thought like, oh, it's like a very toxic like relationship, and that's the horror here. Like that's what I thought is the horror movie.
I think what Paul is saying is most people went to the theater, saw it, and like, damn, Nikki a freak though, huh?
I get like they'll be like, oh, these girlfriends are like this.
Guy. I'm surprised no one has misunderstood it on such a.
I've seen at least in US, I've seen complaints like, oh, it's like a nice guy hate movie types.
What?
Yeah, I saw like basically them being like, oh, it's again a movie where it's like, oh, it's a white nice guy and he's a bad guy, and of course it's the woman is the victim types. That's the.
What?
Yeah, that's the.
Are those like the Ben Shabibo?
Yeah, that kind of people.
What the fuck though?
Yeah, I'm not talking about real people. I'm talking about like these kind of people. Their take is that.
Their take is always the most regarded take. Yeah. I think there was this moment they had this take about Mad Max Fury Road, and that really radicalized me into the left, which is they had this complaint about Fury Road that Fury Road is a woman's movie and it makes the man look weak. Where are men's rights? And they said #men's rights boycott Fury Road, which is like
if you guys think
crazy.
It's possession, do you think the being is also being tortured to do this?
No. I don't think the being is tortured at all.
Yeah.
I think the being takes pleasure in it because it's actually fulfilling the wish.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it again with some friends. Now I'm wondering if they can like it how I like it.
I think they will. I think they I mean, jokes aside, they will. This is a movie that's great for any audience.
It's a very accessible. I don't think it's a movie that
only the
it's not a Churuli type. Oh, you need to think.
I would say it's not even the Hereditary type film.
Yeah, it's a very.
You can show this to anyone, and they will really enjoy it.
Yeah.
What Jatin said is exactly what the girl thought the movie is about in my college. Oh my God, yeah, you mentioned on Discord, like, oh, it's about like this girl being a weirdo, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's such a regarded take. I think if they kept the sex scene in, I don't know why the censor cut it out, idiot censor board, but I think if they kept it in, it would have clued everyone very early on that she is not.
Yeah.
There are two Nikkis over here.
Yeah.
There is one that is fulfilling a wish using this body.
I mean, to be honest, I think you kind of get a weird sense from him from the beginning, because in the beginning, I get it, he's an introverted guy and all that, but his cat dies
And he throws it in the plastic bag.
No,
yeah.
and next minute he's like
looking at her.
like
That title drop says that. I think the title drop shows you that wow, director, everyone on. I think the director writer is intelligent. The title drop on him weeping over his cat while on his phone and his bedsheet says obsession is great. Because that shows. Because when that happened, I thought, what? Why is it dropping here? And very quickly I realized, oh right, it's more about like his. It's his thing. He didn't really love his cat. It was more of a way for his feelings to come out and for his feelings to play. He didn't care that the cat was this living thing. He tossed it in the trash. He didn't give it a burial or anything. And the same thing with Nikki. Like when he's mourning his cat, and because this girl he has a crush on says like, "Oh, but we really need you here." Immediately he's like, "Great, that's it. Fuck the cat. I'm gonna go do this now."
Yeah.
It's a very, very smartly written movie.
Why and how a girl is also thinking the girl is not a victim in this? That is crazy.
I mean, like...
I ain't friends with her anymore.
That is so based. That is so based. Very based, very based. Like, your opinion, L, lady.
But yeah, I think
it's very smartly written. Another part of the movie that's really, really smartly written that I think you need to pay attention to get right is all the little conversations between the friends that lay a groundwork and that the movie kind of pays off if you pay attention to it. My favorite bit is the fact that the Sarah character wants to date Bear and she tells Nikki and she asks Nikki and Nikki tells her that Bear is like a brother to me. And the payoff for that is so fucking singularly disturbing, and I didn't really notice this. I was reading about it later after I saw the movie. It's that scene at Jenga where she reads that really grotesque, gory, fucked up like brother-sister love where she says like, "You're Hansel and I'm Gretel and I will love you, and if you die I will," the imagery there by the words is so fucked up. She says like, "I will make a phallus, I'll make a phallus out of your flesh and insert it in." It's so like yuck. And you realize why she said Hansel and Gretel. Nikki viewed Bear as a brother. And she was, she views him as a brother and she's not even in romantic like love with him. She's forced to go through this weird like, this person I view as a sibling I have to fuck and kiss and flirt with and like, this is fucked up. It's fucked up on so many levels.
So that's why you think she's never...
That's what I was going to say. That's why I think she was going to say no. This interpretation like works out for me.
I thought this is something... Yeah, I get that the brother-sister thing is there. But I think that the freaky Nikki, the mental possessed type Nikki doesn't even understand the difference between normal like thing and like even a
she doesn't know what a
normal
relationship is.
She's just like
I need him around me all the time.
Me whatever. So I think that's what they were.
But why would she make this Hansel Gretel thing? That's why this interpretation
I get
works
it,
out.
but I just saw it as like she doesn't even understand what is.
Even if she understands Hansel and Gretel. Even if she doesn't understand, Hansel and Gretel is a very particular sibling-heavy story. It's not like if she said Romeo and Juliet, I understand. Romeo and Juliet is culturally like a romantic tale of two lovers. Hansel Gretel is like Jack and Jill. It's culturally everyone knows it as siblings. So for her to write that very incestuous, grotesque like sex poem about like I will love you, about a brother-sister combo, I think that's why I feel like she would have said no to him.
By the way, Mandalorian bombed to hell because of obsession and backrooms. Yes, it's pretty cool actually.
Sorry? Mandalorian bombed. Yeah, I know. That's the coolest thing. Fuck Mandalorian.
Is the director's next movie set in the same universe as Obsession?
Apparently.
I don't know.
Oh, apparently.
So, not like in the same universe and like it's going to continue types, but like it'll be in the same universe and you'll get to know what happened to Nikki at the end types. Like some like news flash types.
Okay. Yeah, that
not
works.
like the whole movie is just her.
Following her. I think the Hansel Gretel thing is the...
Yep, he said after the...
being taken out of Nikki's internal monologue and twisting to torture her. That could be it too. Like, maybe... There's so many interpretations you can have on what the spirit is doing to her and how much autonomy she has. Where I think what Paul is saying is like, it's not just using her. I think what I viewed it as is this wish is this abstract thing, right? And it's using her vessel to fulfill it. It doesn't really care about the vessel and what's happening. It's just using it to fulfill it. What he's saying is that it's almost like the spirit is trying to shut her down by torturing her, trying to break her spirit to take over her completely. That also makes sense.
Yeah.
Where like the Hansel Gretel thing is such a horrifically like if you're what you said is she would have said yes to him. In that way, if you say it that way, right, it's like this spirit is trying to break her spirit by forcing her to go through all these things.
The reason I think she might have said like she very like no one who's like not having any feelings on the other person asks very clearly like
I think I was telling you, right, I feel like that is her trying to just end the matter here. Because before this, she says two lines, right? She says one line where like his friend.
The reason I feel like
his friend says that thing. His friend says this thing of like.
Like you guys are a couple. Don't say it's weird.
No, and then the second thing that clues it even more, which I think is a thing more. It's like a canon event in women's lives that guys force them to go through, which is like there's always a friendship that girls have, that women have. That they're like, hey, he's my friend, and out of nowhere the guy goes like. Can we date? And after that, he's never friends with her. And I think when he says like, I got something to give you, I think when she says, why does that make me nervous, is her trying to clue him in like, bro, please don't confess. I think that's her putting up her very subtle defenses against it. And Nikki saying like, hey, look, I like you, you're a friend, and I'm trying to tell you.
I'll tell you the other side where I think she's, she keeps saying like, of course you can say take it as it's a friend thing and all that. The way she in the call, right, she randomly just says like, oh no, I dropped something, and it sounds very fake, like it sounds made up the way she says it. Like she's just like, oh, I dropped something, and she's like almost like wanting to get him to gift her something types. That's what I like, because she's just like walking somewhere and it's like, oh no, I dropped something, like, because as soon as he starts saying like, okay, no, I think I can't make it and all, she makes up something to.
But she didn't have a necklace.
She didn't. No. I'm not saying she lied. Like she lied and she was wearing it. I think she was making an excuse there to get him to come and get him to give him something like that.
Give her something.
Yeah, because a lot of people say like when you're in even in a birthday scenario or something and someone's giving you a gift, not everyone's going to be like, give me. There's a little bit of awkwardness, and that's what I think it is. It's not her being like, fuck you, I'm just. That's what I saw it as. And it's also because they're all young people who are not so like dating me. There is a lot of like fluctuations that do
they're
happen.
not very set in their like roles in the friend group.
Brother hai, tu to hai, nahi hai types. So that's why I genuinely thought like she.
I disagree with the necklace thing. I think I thought what you were going to say is that she is what, at least from, if I take your interpretation of she was going to say yes, if I was interpreting the movie this way, it's not the necklace thing that clues me in that she may like him. It's more that Sarah is around her. Sarah has confided in her that she has a crush on him. But so if Ian says something like the friend says that, of course she's going to not backstab a friend and she's going to be like, you don't say that. And when she's alone with him in the car, that's when she can at least like verify or see. Yeah. I think if I was taking your interpretation into account, the fact that she comes back and she asks him is like just her saying, listen, I want to be a friend to my friend, but if you tell me this now, outright, if you come out with it now, I'll at least know.
Yeah.
And I may even reciprocate, but I need you to tell me now.
It's also because a lot of times when someone asks you out or something, it's not like you already have a fixed answer. Like you kind of
need time to process.
Yeah, time to process, and you are like, oh, it's not a bad idea, maybe we should try type.
Sure.
Not like she was going to go and hard date, like what happens, but she would have been like, okay, let's go out and date, let's see how it happens.
I always saw it as like, I guess for you it's like they may have had like a decent, cute dating life. I always saw it as like they were just friends and this is him kind of like fucking it up for her.
In the first scene where he practices confessing, I was like, he liked me for real until he didn't. I also like how there is so much to discuss about
Obsession more than Nirvana. Yes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think just the fact that we have disagreements on what she may have felt is testament to the really, really effortless writing, where they really did convey like tumultuous emotional state
And
that you can interpret in like any way and it still
like,
makes
if
sense.
If you remove the horror aspect, it is like a very normal thing a lot of people go through, where when they have a crush on someone,
They're trying to bring up the courage to tell them.
Yeah, that is also happening. There's always like signs where you make up in your head where you're like, oh, that these are signs she's saying yes, or sometimes you don't read signs.
It's almost like horoscope,
yeah,
like a horoscope thing at times. Like,
and you also don't read signs where they're clearly giving you hints and you're like,
no,
that's nothing. And so there is that happening there also, where he also,
because I think like whatever I've interpreted as her putting up a brick wall can also be interpreted as her just saying, I hope you don't give me something weird. Not, I hope you don't give me something romantic. You can always make that case there. Yeah. It's just so well.
And
my
it's
God,
also like
it's so well written. So well written.
Yeah, it also just sounds like a very young person thing. Why does that weird me out? It's not even like a serious thing. Like you are telling that it's like a serious threatening thing, but I genuinely saw it as, why does it feel weird? Like it's a very normal thing to say types. Not
How
like,
many times have you said that when someone says they're going to give you something?
what?
I've never seen that reaction where like, hey, I'm going to give you something. Like, why does that weird me out? I've never seen that.
Give you something does sound weird, right?
What? No. If it's a friend saying I want to give you something, why does that sound
I think
weird?
it's something you say out of like being shy than like.
Interesting. I've said it and people
like,
say,
they give it to me.
no, if someone tells me like, hey, I'm going to give you something, I'm like, oh, what is it?
Sure.
Most people don't have that reaction with friends is my interpretation.
I think she's like.
That's why I think it's like a canon event for female. Like women just have this like, when is this male friendship going to break up kind of thing.
For me, I see it as a shy thing mainly because she is also someone who has feelings for him. So that's why she's like, how does it, you know.
So she says no to him because she has feelings for him?
Where does she say no?
No, like she's like.
That's not a no though.
That is.
That's not a no.
Why does that weird me out? Is a pretty big like.
It can be a no, but it can also be like a very casual remark, which is not weird. I feel bad about it is more direct, and why does it weird me out is a different.
It's that I think most people say that to say they have a bad juju about it.
I feel like the other way also. Like you sometimes say shit like that where you're just like not, you know.
I've always thought like, that really clued me in like, oh, she really doesn't like him.
Abraham asks if you think the director's next movie should be a sequel to this movie with all the appreciation and success it gets. I mean, I don't mind if it's a sequel. I mean, he was talking about like him making it into a TV show where every episode is a cool wish. I don't mind.
Honestly, whatever he does with it, I'm there. I have like so much faith. If he straight up says Possession 2 Freaky Nicky, I will still be there for it. Because he's given me so much faith.
Yeah, I think
so much goodwill.
Like whatever is makes sense.
I don't think it even clocked for her. Maybe it's something like saying no homo bro kind of thing. Now, if they make a sequel, it's going to end up like Scream or Drishyam. It's better if they continue on with a nod to the current one. I agree with you, but given how good this director is, of the strength of his first film, I don't mind whatever he does. I feel like he'll do justice to whatever he does. It's the first. Oh, okay, sorry. We've already read that out. Other things I really liked about the movie, in spoilerish terms, I really, really like the fucking horrible torture that Nikki goes through. Complimentary, obviously. It's so grotesque, and it really is the film directly telling you at multiple points, like, she does not fuck with this. And it's the protagonist, like, at every sequence, it's really telling you to your face, like, this is going wrong, help her. And the protagonist is always like, he's such a scum piece of shit, holy fuck. But it's like he's constantly trying to be in this denial state. There's this horrifying scene that really, again, one of the many scenes that chilled me, where he calls the helpline on the One Wish Willow, and the guy responds, and that is also a great bit of writing, where the One Wish Willow is just a thing It's like a helpline thing, it's great. But the guy is like, do you want to talk to her? And it's these horrific screams from hell where it's Nikki. He even says, oh, you want to talk to Nikki, you want to talk to her, not the spirit possessing her. And what does she sound like? She's in agony. She's screaming like screams of hell. And he shuts it off. It's him very clearly denying it and forcing his fantasy on this woman. And it's clearly like a story of assault in a way. It's clearly him like forcing her to do things she does not want. Clearly just like taking her autonomy away.
You can see it as like a very toxic relationship, and like in both ways, where like you can see it as a toxic relationship where one like I mean like one clearly in this case it's like what do you call, like he is assaulting her in every way, but you can also see it in like in a way where some there are people who will go through this shit because it's like, oh, I get to be with her types. Not that the movie supports this. The movie is clearly criticizing relationships which if you take the fantasy horror element out of it, you can see it as a very fucked up relationship types, and where both of them are kind of like forced to go because they're just like, it'll get better types.
I guess. I think I don't think that interpretation works because from the word go.
No. I'm not saying that like this is the definitive interpretation.
I'm not saying it's a definitive interpretation, but I think the interpretation itself, it doesn't work because the movie very clearly is on Nikki's side. It's
I'm
constantly.
not saying this is making it on his side. I'm just saying that like you can also see it as something where there are people who will be in a relationship where there are so much fucked up shit is happening,
but they don't want to break it up.
And they'll not even tell anyone outside. They'll just be like, oh, it's fine. Like the fact that he's just like, cannot kill a cat, Nikki. You cannot kill a cat. Please, you cannot cook the cat.
That's
like things like that. It's just you can like, not that the movie is telling you. The movie is clearly on Nikki's side.
I don't know. I get what you're trying to say, but how do you say it when the movie is constantly showing you that Bear is the piece of shit?
No, Bear is the piece of shit guy, but you can also see that like it has a relationship fucked up thing also, where like the guy or the girl, like regardless of whoever it is, like when things are not going right, they'll still bear with it because they're like,
oh,
you know.
Is that why you?
No.
That's so funny.
No, I didn't even realize that.
Guys, applause in the chat. That's crazy.
But like they'll be like, it's okay.
It's better to shut up and take it.
Like he's being taped inside his house, and he's in the front is like, it's all fine, guys.
I think your interpretation would work for me if I didn't feel so strongly about Bear. I think what you're saying, I can see what you're saying, but like from the word go, every act of denial he does is a direct act of assault against Nikki.
Right.
I think.
Now, if they make a sequel, no. See, man, Loki was good too at a point. Man's a sadist movie watcher. I don't know. The headbanging scene gave me goosebumps and actually made me turn away. What is the headbanging scene?
Where is? I think she's banging on the door. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Oh no, dude! When she.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Or he's talking about the other one where like. Oh no, he can't be talking about that unless you saw it outside India. But yeah, imagine this helpline center like TV with all the demon beings running a modern horror. Yeah, isn't that? I mean, I think it's not that, but I feel like what you said reminded me of the SCP wiki, and that now that we have the back rooms. They should make like SCP movies. Ishmat oozing out in this. Yeah. I think I would agree with your interpretation if, like, for me from the start of the film, when he made the wish, after he made the wish, I think when I realized like this fucker is a criminal mastermind, motherfucking evil piece of shit, is when she undresses. And the movie also is like, wow, slow, romantic, this is their first time, like it's gonna be magical. And when they're kissing, the reaction Nikki has is the same reaction she would have if she were assaulted almost. Like, no, she freaks out. And from there, she's like, oh my God, I don't know. And from there, I felt like, this, like at this point.
Do you think that is the only part of the thing where I can understand that he didn't fully understand that the wish is what's making it, like, because
sure, I think immediately from the next scene,
like if he's a normal, rational guy who is part something, it's like, okay, fucking, like something like that, right? You would never think that it actually works.
Sure.
immediately,
I
right?
agree with you there.
Like,
But I think as a movie watcher, I was like, this guy is fucked.
Yeah.
And I think the thing you said next, where like the door, not even the door is taped. You remember before he sees the taped door, she dug his dead cat out and
those are.
So
like,
when I saw
then
that
like,
and the duct tape, right, I was like, dude, you're a piece of shit. You are like arch criminal.
Because the day after he is weirded out. He even goes to his friend saying like, this happened, but I don't know what to feel about it. Blah blah blah. There I was on his side. It makes sense that he didn't.
I think from there I was like, you made this wish. And when he
No,
called the.
But I don't know how you would like you need to also understand that like.
Yeah, sure, they live in a rational reality.
Yeah.
I get that. But why didn't he call the helpline sooner? Like when he saw the duct tape and the dead cat and her immediately.
No. I'm talking about just that time when this happens in the night, first night that they have, where she freaks out and she's like, oh, all that happens. And the next day when he goes and tells his friend, it made sense to me that was his reaction.
Next day when he goes, the next day is when he sees the cat. Right?
No.
Isn't that when he sees
I
the
think
cat?
that is afterwards.
No, the cat comes really early.
Is that the same day? No, I think the cat is the next day. Like he basically makes out something happens and he directly runs to the next day to the shop.
Oh no, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, he goes. I forgot that scene. Like he talks to Ian. And she's like staring at him. Yeah.
So that point, I kind of was like, okay, like he just thinks that like he wanted to, like he was with her, but she was like, whatever's happening, and he was like he went and told his friend
the
immediately.
date thing happens after the happy montage.
Yeah. So
yes.
When the friend he tells him and all that, then it makes sense to me that he would. And when the guy says like, oh, she must be on drugs or something, that's why he was like zoning out. Something he says, he's like, okay, I guess so. Till there I was on his side. I think once the other stuff keeps.
Once the happy montage ended, you're very much like this
nigga
piece. This guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This guy is a problem. This
This
movie is like if Aladdin
is like Aladdin if he actually existed. I never knew about
SCP. Now I'm gonna dive into the. Whoa!
What?
You didn't know about the SCP? Hey, have fun.
What is SCP?
The SCP wiki, you also don't know? It's this like horror wiki about like the SCP is special creature. I forget the full form, but it's this horror wiki where they talk about this this fictional agency, kind of like a Men in Black agency that contains creatures around the world, from aliens to ghosts to whatever. And it's so full of like imaginative creatures and weird powers and whatnot. It's nice. The actress is really good though. Hope she gets more good movies and not get typecasted like Jenna Ortega. Yeah.
She will get typecasted.
I hope she doesn't. I hope she gets like Oscars and she becomes like a great actress and she does like cute roles. She does like action roles. I hope she gets everything that's coming to her. She's so good in this film. Like it was a performance. I felt the same way I felt about when I saw Toni Collette in like
some uncle saw like first rank. I hope everything works.
Yeah, dude, I felt the same. Like when I saw Toni Collette in Hereditary, right? I was like, she has to get the Oscar. She has to, and she got ignored, and I felt heartbroken. And this is like, this is gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, even Pearl didn't get any Oscar.
Yeah, Pearl as well.
Yeah.
Horror has a great amount of like.
Hello, Boops 625. Fuck the censor board for censoring A-rated horror movies.
Fuck the censor board in general, all day, every day. Like these guys are geriatric losers who have no idea on what to cut in a movie.
I genuinely don't understand why
they cut this. I also don't understand.
Like, no, even if I am like them, who is like, I want to save my sanskar by not showing things, right? They show the close-up of what happens to her face. They just don't show the process, where I'm like, that is way more this is also fucked up, but if you are going to remove it, why not remove the whole thing?
The payoff, the money shot.
Yeah, like why did you keep that where it's like her eyeball popping out? That's what's like the.
In general, I hate the fact that A-rated movies get censored.
Yeah.
It's adults, dude. Fucking. They are not people I think are good at their job. I will say that much.
No, it's not them being good. It's just the institution that's above them.
The institution above them, everything.
It's not the people who are literally doing the censor that's the problem. It's the because there's also like I think
they cut the flying kiss scene in Superman. Yeah. Yes.
A very real problem, right? With, like I remember, like I think Sandeep Reddy Vanga or someone told where they were like, yeah, we are normal people. We also understand that adult movies or adults should do and all that. But when we don't censor something that's like thoda questionable, people just come to our office, beat us up, and like throw the they just demolish the thing for no just fuck you guys didn't censor this, and they come beat us up. Like, what is the security we have? So we are overly like, I don't okay this is thoda problem, maybe this is problem.
It's a self-defense thing.
Yeah, not really like there might be some higher up there are like some uncles sitting and they're like doing something, but most people who are actually doing the day-to-day censors who are watching these movies are normal people who are like, okay fine, I guess. And there's no real rule book, which is also a big problem. And there's also like fundamentally it should just be a certifying board, but it's a censoring board, which is the real problem. Like if you are just going to certify and say, okay, which is what happens in US, where that's also a problem in itself, where there are movies which get NC-17 for some and R-rated. All that is also a problem, but they're still certifying there. There's nothing that completely gets removed.
They did for Obsession.
No, that's because that's the producers removing it to not get NC-17.
NC-17, yes.
If they were okay with NC-17, they will not remove it. So that's fine for me.
Oh, they can't be okay with NC-17. But NC-17 doesn't get shown in theaters, right?
No, it does show.
NC-17 gets shown in theaters?
So the difference between R rating and NC-17 is for R rating you have to be like, even someone, I forgot, there's some like weird clause in R rating where like you, even if you're 16, 17, there's like a gray area there types. NC-17 is like, even if your parent is taking you are not allowed types. So there's some like
okay, got it. So teenagers can't go.
Yeah, teenagers period cannot go. It's only adults for sure. So that's fine, I think. I think that's a very reasonable thing to have, where like you, as long as you're not going to remove anything, and then the creators can make their creative adjustments. We can make a big hoopla about like what gets to something to NC-17. That's a irritating
I think in the
thing.
censorship talk, I really feel like the weirdness we have towards the depiction of sex has set us back.
I think there are a lot of things, but sex, violence, a lot of things. And at least
I guess getting back to Obsession, the censorship here, really, I think one scene that does detract from the experience because of the censorship.
They cut kiss scenes in Superman, but the entirety of Kerala story is just fine.
The Kerala story is just fine, yes. I mean, you can tell their agenda. Like,
this is why I sail the high seas, sir.
Yes.
But I do like watching movies in theatre. That's the
that's how they're holding you hostage.
No, I will keep watching movies in theatres. I mean, me not watching is not going to fix the censor board.
That's true. The only way to fix it, I actually don't know how you fix this. It's not like you said. You made a point about how, let's say the censor board was suddenly woke and like, yes, please. If their office is getting demolished, what do you do?
Yeah.
Do you need to like, how many offices do you need to like let get demolished so our society moves forward?
It's a bigger law and order issue. There's like so many, it's not a simple like,
I do think their office wouldn't get demolished for something like this.
No, I'm saying that as this thing.
Like, I feel like
they become overly cautious because there are things, because they sometimes don't even understand what a movie can become, right? Like, for example, especially when it comes to religious things, like PK now will get censored to shit, because in 2014 people were like reasonable,
more accepting,
and now with the Hindutva crowd and all, if you show like a Shiv Bhagwan smoke, because I keep seeing that meme in all these right wing places, right?
To kill Amir Khan.
No, basically they're like, oh, this is how North India depicts like Hinduism, and there's a joke in PK where the Shiva actor is smoking.
Sure.
And they cut to, and they show like South Indians where they're like, oh, they're praying and all, and I'm like, if this is made now, they'll be like, remove that, because it's like, this is the times really. Censor board a lot of times is a reflection of the times.
The times.
That harms.
Anyways, it's very annoying they cut the 2 scenes out here. I think the movie is still great without
Guys,
it.
I think Obsession movie is inspired from Kaleja when Siddharth breaks the stick scene Mahesh is coming to. Yes.
I've forgotten that. To be honest, I actually do not care that much to watch movies in theaters. I can wait till a digital release. Theaters only make sense for me if the movie experience or screen goes crazy because I hate audience. No, same Paul. This is why I really did not go to theaters for a long time. Like I very rarely go. Because the few times I've gone to theaters to watch a film and it's been like ruined by the audience, like by chit chat or some fuck on his Snapchat or blah blah blah. It just like turns me off, and I think like there were so many annoying instances I still remember where after a point I'm like, I don't want to watch the movie this way. I want to enjoy it. I don't want to hear like for Shape of Water I had this like annoying fuck ass couple just sucking face constantly throughout Shape of Water. There was when I went to watch First Man, there was like
how far were they sitting?
Enough to hear.
Oh. Okay. I understood.
Fucking annoying. Like, can you imagine that constantly? And then you hear and all that. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then when I went to watch First Man, this is what really pisses me off about theaters, when fucking idiots pay extra to watch IMAX, and I'm also paying extra to watch IMAX, and then I see anyone pull out their phone for any longer than a minute. When I see Snapchat open in IMAX, I feel the rage of like, I feel like Jeffrey Dahmer rage, where I'm like, dismantle this bitch and throw it in the trash. Why did you do this? It's so, like, that's why I'm like, I want to go to the theater and I want to have a great time in the theater, and sometimes when I'm really excited for a movie, that want will overtake and I'll go to the theater and watch it. But for the most part, I'm just like, I don't want to go to the theater, I don't want to pay for a ticket, and it's ruined by, like, my experience with Weapons was ruined. There were these like Mallus, like, no. They were just whispering constantly. Next to me was this North Indian couple, like, ye kya ho raha hai, wo kya ho raha hai? And they were making their own jokes about the movie too. It's overall just like a very risky proposition for me. I know you will be like, I want to go to the theater, that's where you go. For me, I'm like, I don't want to because of all this shit. And
I get it, I mean, it is very annoying, but
yeah,
I think I've learned.
I think I have such a low tolerance level when it comes to this shit. I'm just like, fuck off. I don't want to see this.
I think the most annoying thing that happens is when someone uses phone and they're not in your vicinity, but you can see the light. That is because
I
you
have
can't
always,
even go talk.
I have constantly, I'm that uncle in theaters, I go and like, turn your phone off.
I've done that.
It's so annoying.
When they're near you, it's easy to do. When they're like in that row,
yes,
but you are here.
I think when I was a kid, right, when we went to watch Split, and Split was a movie I was super hyped about, like Shyamalan, and there was a guy, grown ass man, and he was saying something, right, and I lost it, and I was like, shut up, stop it. But because I had that like pubescent voice, right, I think he realized like, okay, so like kid hai, and he like didn't do anything. Yeah, man, we should stop criticizing. Oh, they're talking. Ishmat Ishankar coming out calling out North Indians. No, Ishmat Ishankar called out South Indians. Don't get it twisted.
Like everyone, I think there's no like it's a cult.
But I think that's another reason I'm telling people to actually go watch this. This is one of the few rare horror movies that even if the audience is being disruptive, you will have a great time. That is super. That is just hard as fuck. Unless you have like people chit chatting, that's just like a dead zone. But if there are people who are looking at their phone or whatnot, the movie is so strong, it will force a reaction out.
So I remember I went to watch what's that
Malignant. Yeah, Malignant.
It was a very beautiful experience where Malignant's first half is very slow, kind of boring, and in that it's one of those theaters which is very small, and like everyone around me were talking. It was like surround system of everyone talking, chit chatting, and I was just like, okay, fine. But as soon as the main, like, I'll not spoil it, like there's a point where the movie gets
it switches genres.
Yeah, and it gets that point, right? Silence. And from that point everyone was silent.
That moment is always nice. I think I had that when watching Obsession, because I think everyone was so locked into the movie. There was a lot of
that happens a lot of times though. Like
really?
I've seen like a lot of times.
I remember after I went to watch Weapons, what other horror movie did I watch in theaters? I don't think so. After the Weapons experience soured me so much because I was having a great time watching Weapons, And then all this chit chatter, bicker backer. Even when I went to watch this thing, One Battle After Another, right? You know, like there's this character that is getting assaulted by the villain, right? Next to me, two North Indian dudes. Yeah, क्या कर रहा है भाई ये? उसका पास husband, I don't know what husband is in Hindi. They were
Pati.
उसका पास पति है, क्या कर रहा है देखो. And I turned and I said like, bro, please keep it quiet. We're all trying to watch. And you know what he does? And I told him like, just keep it quiet. He turns around. Really, shit. Fucking, why do they pay for IMAX and do this, man?
So my thing is like the downside of watching.
Oh, done with spoilers. Candy keeps asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Overall.
I don't know what are the.
Overall, really fun movie. So, what do you think was the last wish she made? That's the only thing.
What do you think was the last wish she made? She made the same wish he did. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like love me as much as
I love you.
It's a very fucked ending where it's like, and
it
she snaps out and it's just like
she's screaming and
she's like, yeah, it's a very fucked ending. There's no way she's coming out of this like.
She is traumatized for life. She's probably going to jail.
Yeah, that is the bigger.
Her life is thrown in the gutter because of this fucking incel shit. It's so sad. All her friends are dead. Her evidence is her hands and everything are everywhere. Her fingerprints. Both her friends' corpses are in the house as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very fucked ending. It's a.
Yeah. What do you give it? You gave it
10.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
I give it a 10. I had to think just for an hour or so. I was like, this is just 10. There is nothing less than a 10 here.
Yeah.
Do you all think the ending was kind of rushed or just me? I think it's just, I felt.
I do understand that criticism. I think the way the second friend kind of comes, and I think till that point the escalation is very nice. And that once she, like you see her with she's like still has the dead body and she's just sitting in the chair, and then he's like, she keeps saying, oh, say I love me, blah, blah, blah. And then in the middle of the dish, and then it happens very quickly.
See, I understand this quickly, but like for me, it was one of the funniest, like, because the dude was like, dude, there, I got like $1 billion, dude. Yeah. The door opens and he's like, whoa, what the, It's so funny. I don't mind the rush there. It was the comedic payoff there was so good. But she has $1 billion in the end. That's a good point, Krutik. But I don't think she's mentally well enough to make use of it.
Does she have it?
She can just go to his house and get it, but she doesn't know.
It won.
Yeah.
But.
I mean, maybe she does. She
heard
it.
Still inside her.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some.
Maybe. Honestly, what Krutik said would make for a much more interesting payoff, where like she becomes this like billionaire, and she has to deal with the trauma of like what the fuck she did. But she's like fine, like she's settled in life. Personally, she's mind fucked. Interesting. I guess.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You guys should go watch that shit. Peak.
Very fun.
Very, very fun.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, now we're back to non-spoiler talk.
Yes, we are cool. Now that we discussed both the movies.
Yes.
I'll go take up this one. So.
Spoilers over. Yes. All in all, two pretty banger movies. I guess Churuli is much more up for interpretation on how good it is, but Obsession is unironically peak. And if anyone says otherwise, you guys should do what Salamander did and unfriend them. Honestly, I've been itching for that Obsession high. I watched this Korean horror movie, found footage horror movie called Gunjium Haunted Asylum, hoping like I'll get the same horror kick. I watched this horror found footage movie called Host. It's like Unfriended but good, but still it wasn't that great. And I'm like I'm looking for more found footage horror flicks. She becomes those devil worshipping billionaires from Ready or Not. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I've been looking for like a horror kick. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. I think I'm gonna watch Where Evil Lurks because I've heard it's really messed up. He said it messed him up a little, so that's good. Is it the framing of the wish that made her toxic, or being obsessed itself is toxic? It's the framing of the wish. I think the second half of what you're saying is what he was saying, where this is kind of a portrait of a very toxic relationship. I'm back finally. Yeah, no spoilers in chat. Everybody, no spoilers in talking as well. We're not going to spoil anything, so we're good. I think it's the framing of the wish. I think like the way I viewed it was the wish itself as manifested as this like force on this person, like robbed them of their autonomy. So the person is still there, like kind of suffering in a way. I viewed it as that. But you're very equally, it's a very equal viable thing to say that it's kind of forcing the person to do things that they don't understand. It's like an urge you have that you need to fulfill, but you can't explain in a way. So both those interpretations work, I think. Really great movie overall. If you guys have any found footage horror flicks in the recommends, or if you guys have any great horror flicks in the recommends that are scary and not interpretive, I am all ears. I was thinking of rewatching The Thing again. The Thing is one of those movies where it's like really messed up, but it's also really funny. Handsome Guys is good Korean horror comedy. I think you guys would appreciate it, though it doesn't fully lean into Wailing Exuma-esque horror. I don't really want Wailing Exuma-esque horror. I want to get scared. I don't want this like dread or atmosphere or what may be going on over there. I just want to get freaked out, and I want to watch movies that freak me the fuck out. It's like a fucked up Venom 28. What are some horror movie themes you like? Candy Kill. My favorite genre is horror and action, dude. So like anything, really. Found footage is a horror genre I really want to see done well. But other than that, what are horror genres you like within horror?
Monster movies.
Monster movies, isn't?
Monster movies are also technically horror movies. Like
what, like Godzilla vs Kong?
I mean, not Godzilla vs Kong. The monster is a part of horror.
Like what monster? Like Frankenstein's monster?
Godzilla, or original Godzilla and all.
That's not scary.
Don't need to be scared. It is still considered a horror.
I wouldn't say it's horror.
Okay, so
because then in that case, like I would say something like I'd say like Gone Girl is a horror movie.
You can say it is a horror movie.
Actually, bad example. It kind of is a horror movie. Social Network is a horror movie.
Why?
It's about like the betrayal. It's very horrifying. Same way like Monster.
No, that's not even the same thing.
I think like Godzilla 2014 has a case to be a horror movie.
I'm not talking about Godzilla vs Kong and all. I'm just talking about like Godzilla, like monster, like movies, like.
What's a horror movie that did? What's a horror monster movie that did it well? I can't remember.
Jaws. Shark is the monster.
Jaws, and then I think Cloverfield is an example of a horror movie I wish succeeded but didn't personally.
Cloverfield Lane or the first Cloverfield?
Cloverfield. Cloverfield Lane is successful. Horror movie tropes you like? Horror movie tropes? Oh man. Some tropes I like. I won't make that joke. That's a very bad joke. But I think a horror movie trope I like is body,
That's
physical violence.
That's not a trope.
Yeah, like horror movies have like self-inflicted harm or gore, I guess. Like any
It's
kind
an
of gore.
aspect of horror movies that you like. Type.
What's a trope then?
Trope is like, oh, the last girl survives.
Oh, so you mean like a narrative trope? Oh, then I must think.
I thought I at least thought that's what.
If I mean like trope, if it's a trope, I think I like despair. I think I like that like revelation that like nothing could have been done. It was all hopeless. It was so fucked from the get-go. Gonjiam had a very funny version of that. Holy fuck, that was one of the best like ending payoffs, I think. But I like this. I like that ending payoff where it's like it was all hopeless from the start. It's that very like we could not have beaten it. That's a horror trope I like.
Horror comedy is also a genre I like.
It's so rare to find.
Yeah.
Like
Deadstream, guys. If
Deadstream.
you guys didn't watch Deadstream,
Yeah.
you
might like The Call, but it takes the Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock romance movie of talking across time and twists into horror. Oh.
I have not watched.
The Call, the Korean horror movie I've heard. If you want to be just scared, just play horror games.
So, okay. I have I've not played a lot of horror games. horror games never did itna for me personally. I've played a few and I've gotten mostly bored of them, and I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I've not really.
What are the horror games you've played? I want to know.
Alien Isolation. Some
Bro, get the
Resident Evil. I mean, I don't remember which Resident Evil. I played a little bit of some Resident Evil games.
7.
I've even tried 3 or 4. Something I tried. I've tried what else? What are the other horror games? Amnesia, I guess. But I didn't. Some of these games I didn't play it through and through. I played a bit of it. I was like, okay, I wasn't spooked.
I am gonna say. I'm trying to phrase it in a way where I don't come across as like an asshole, like gamer bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know how to phrase it in that way. So I am saying this in good faith. I am not saying this in a dickhead way. Please keep that in mind because it's gonna sound like that. You were not trying enough.
You're not trying enough.
Now let me explain that sentence because it sounds like a bitch you quit. I think something like Alien Isolation, especially Alien Isolation, you really need to put your extra foot in and roll, like get immersed. Play, when I say, I'm coming across really poorly, so let me try and explain this a little better. So a reason Alien Isolation really like fucking worked for me, right, is because one, the aspect of crafting, and two, the fact that you are sneaking around this space station with all these creatures.
I also think it's partly because I'm very like I get very bored with like it's not the kind of games I enjoy. Mostly the I don't know what is it called, but like basically when you have to keep track of resources and you're like, hey, your resources are running away, hey, you have to do this, and I'm just like,
What?
I'm just like,
See, that's what I mean by like, try giving it a shot that way. Like, you know what, like actually put in an effort. Again, this sounds really assholeish.
Put in effort in your game.
But like what I'm saying is, those games paid off so well for me because I actually was, doing this thing where like, what are the resources I have? Where can I get these resources? Where's the creature? How can I go there? When you're extra proactive in these games, they really pay off dividends. Alien Isolation, I kind of understand it's really long. Resident Evil 7 is like perfect in every way.
The thing is, in these the part I'm also getting to is also that I don't like the imagery that they show, you're supposed to get scared, but most of them I'm like,
it's not even the imagery. Like it's just like the fucking farmer chasing you.
That doesn't scare me. I don't know why, because I'm just like
you're
seeing.
Just bored. You're like,
I'm just saying because
I
feel like I don't know why. With other gaming genres, I do get invested.
Have you ever been spooked in a game? Any game. Like you said, you played Last of Us, right? Did that ever like scare you? Because it did me.
I don't know if it scared me.
The fuck?
I was.
You weren't scared of the clickers or anything?
Like
when you're low on resources, that's when the resource thing comes
I guess
in.
There was tension to make it, but I was not scared. I was not like,
bruh, I don't think horror games are very straight up. Last of Us, I remember when I first
whenever
played,
I see, I don't know why, but like when I see that, I'm just like, I just hit W and it runs, right? What do I like? I understand that the game is like, I'm in here, but I don't feel like.
I think an analogy for what you're saying is kind of like you're still in the theater. You're not in the movie.
Yeah, it's
you're still in you're still in your room with your keyboard and mouse. You're not in there.
Yeah, I'm not inside. Like,
I don't know, bro. In that case, I genuinely think like for me these games work like a charm. Honestly.
No, I enjoy. I can play them as an action game types, but I don't think I'll play.
I've been spooked. Outlast has spooked me to shit. Amnesia spooked me to shit. Resident Evil 7 is like a very like Evil Dead obsession kind of thing where I was laughing and I was pissed scared because I needed resources. And I was also keeping
maybe
track,
I should
like
finish this game one or like maybe I don't know which game to finish.
Resident Evil 7, it's like great. Resident Evil 2, the remake, is also
hot
pretty
take
fantastic.
In video games, horror when paired with action kind of diminishes horror elements. I acknowledge outliers exist. Resident Evil, let's face, but in general, it's my opinion.
No, that's true, Candical. When you have agency, you feel more
Jatin
empowered.
was more scared of the shit Raja Saab was than anything. Yes, I was scared in Raja Saab. like seeing all these three beautiful women like interact with Prabhas.
Ah!
Oh my god, who is this?
Not even interact with Prabhas. It's
I
like
think
a Prabhas
fake
body double. with CG.
yeah, I think fake Prabhas was more scary than anything else in the movie.
Salamander, agree with Jatin on most horror games are boring. Hard disagree on Alien, Isolation and Resident Evil. Alien Isolation it's such a well-designed horror game where you are. I remember like playing that game. I was constantly in fear of like where the fuck is it going to come because it's in the vents you use. Sometimes it just comes up the staircase.
I know. I've seen like I've played enough to see that it jump scares you and stuff. But I don't know why I was just like.
When the algo for the alien trying to find you is goated. Algo, fucking epic algo. When I read the algorithm for it to find you, I was mind blown because it doesn't search randomly or in a sequence. There is an intent for that code. I've read the articles on it. I have not actually parsed the algorithm per se, but the way it actually tracks you is so cleverly programmed and is so well done that if it knows that you're using one trick against it, it may actually like outwit you in that way. Like, have you played Arkham City? You know the Mr. Frost fight? The Mr. Freeze fight where if you use one tactic you can use it again. This kind of does that, and it's also searching for you with like intent, like maybe they were here or there. So it actually effectively simulates like you being prey. It's really goated. It's really goated shit. Jatin needs to play Fears to Fathom. I have not heard of that. One sec. I was saying if you want to play like a great horror game.
Resident Evil is what you keep saying.
Yeah, that Resident Evil 7 was just so fucking good. Fears to Fathom. Oh, yeah, dude, I wanted to play this shit. Fears to Fathom is the series. Each of them are like short horror games and each of them are different like settings. They're each like episodes. It's like really, really cool shit. I wanted to play this and I never did. I think like I don't think these are poor horror games, so they've aged really poorly, are like Outlast. Games like Outlast. Or you could try Amnesia the Bunker. You could try that. That is a game I really wanted to play. That felt like something that improved on Alien Isolation and Resident Evil and it became like a unique thing. You know what the Bunker is? It's such a unique horror game. You're in World War One. You're a soldier in World War One. You run into like a trench.
Jatin needs to watch 10-hour stream of Agnatavasi on loop to afflict real horror.
PT, Papers, Please have become fantastic. Yeah, PT for sure.
Papers, Please is horror.
I don't know about Papers, Please, but PT for sure. I think Papers, Please, he's talking about games like Mortuary Assistant, where it's like find the object horror games. Actually, no, he has a point.
Is also technically
Exit 8, yes,
Exit
Exit 8. Yeah. PT is just like it's the. I hate Konami.
Is that one that
the Kojima thing.
Again, that also I think it's.
That is so
but
sad.
I never got like. I remember you were like, oh my god.
I was fucking
like,
freaked the fuck out watching those gameplay. Just listening to the radio audio of like this family murdered and the radio guy also effortlessly goes like, we're just getting started. I can't regret, but like I really wish I had like a PS4 then and I was just playing it. I had the demo. So sad. Play Devotion. Yeah, Devotion is a horror game I've heard is great. Salamander, there is one where a cult is involved and a cult guy runs so fast it actually made me feel horrified. Which one? I hate cults. I think if you're talking about horror tropes that scare me the most, it's cults. Cults fucking freak me the fuck out, bro. When I've had like straight like horrible nightmares, I've never forgotten about cults. I've written like cult horror, like just like this is the most scary thing in the world.
I think cults are very scary because it's like it's very real and it's not like something that's like ghosts and all are like you have to come and you have to. Even though I like ghosts, like ghosts as an idea as horror movies, it's a very fun thing. Even though I never believed it like
to be true
and all of that, but it's still very fun to see like ghost possession
my god.
But I think cults are a very real thing. You can see can happen anywhere and you're just like
Have you seen Paranormal Activity 3?
No.
There's this one, I think that's where my fear of cults started. Because I was actually like, I was watching it as they came out and I loved those movies. Right? In 3, there is this cut, this sharp cut where like, you know, it's the ending, they're running, everything's going crazy, plates flying, demon everywhere. And he turns the light on and it's this armada of old women. And contextually they're witches. And they're all staring at him. And I remember like, he was fucked from the get-go. Holy shit, nothing could have been done. That scared the shit out of me.
Speaking of cults, there's the one in India that is trying to rewrite mythology into history.
I wonder what that one is. That's scary.
Yeah, that is very scary.
Almost science fiction.
Yeah. I think cults are pretty...
You said monster movies for horror, right? In terms of movies I like, body horror is like the first one. I love body horror. I love I think I have the polar opposite reaction of some people. Like one of my friends, you played Far Cry? But like there are these animations where you like dig a fucking bullet out. If he sees that, he actually viscerally gets like nauseous. I have the exact opposite. When I see that, I'm like, it's cool. Jatin snoozing the second we started talking about gaming. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I do like games, guys. I think...
Posur, if you ask me.
I genuinely did, when I was a kid, I used to replay fucking Vice City and all like so much. Like I played GTA Vice City so much. Like I used to play GTA Vice City Punjab and like all kinds of nonsense. I didn't understand what a mod is. So
but you got the modded thing.
So I genuinely thought, oh, that's a new game they made, and like, oh, where there's like spaceships and all instead of cars, where it's just like something they did where it's like now cars are like flying cars instead of normal cars. All that I used to play. I played, I think Prince of Persia. I think
Prince of Persia is pretty goated. The entire trilogy is fucking crazy.
I played Warrior Within and Two Thrones.
You didn't play the first one?
I didn't play Sands of Time.
The first Sands of Time is pretty great. I think I don't like Warrior Within. I like Sands of Time and Two Thrones the most.
I like Warrior Within.
The most?
No, I think I like Two Thrones. I think Two Thrones is the one I played the most and finished it. I think Warrior Within genuinely was too hard for me. I was just like... I think the biggest thing I realized as I grew up is, as a kid I was so fucking like refused to read. In whatever, if the game is saying, hey, do this to build him, I was like, who reads? Let me just play. And I used to be like, what am I supposed to do? What am I missing? I don't get it.
I mean, I do that now. If I see a cutscene in games, I unironically am like,
no, cutscene removing is fine, bro.
Oh, tutorial.
I was like, tutorial instruction was like I remember in Warrior Within, there's a first like thing that you fight. The only
big
thing,
bull thing, right?
Like crow monster thing. The only thing you're supposed to do is jump and hit him. Didn't read.
So
kept doing everything, like just I was rolling, I was like doing all kinds of things. Oh my god, it was so stupid.
I remember as a kid, the biggest hurdle for me in video gaming, right? So we got a PS2 and there's this game called Armored Core. Ninebreaker it was called, because it had big robots. I got that thing. And an integral part of the game.
Force him to play Civ 6.
Yeah, no, I am going to. He likes games. He knows he likes them, but he's like, it doesn't. Like, if you made him play Terraria or Minecraft now with people, he will be like, this is my favorite game. This is the best game. But he's just like, it looks pixelated. I have good, like, gaming. Like, what the fuck? Why am I wasting?
I think Jason was too anti-authoritarian in games too. He didn't. Who are you to tell me what to do?
Like there's this game I got, the robot game, right? So this is a robot game from Japan, meaning you don't just get like jump and attack. You get initiate thruster, move forward on this axis type shit, and I didn't realize. And the whole time I was playing, I was like, how do I? There was basically you needed to hit the R3, the stick button. And I remember thinking...
You didn't have that, but you didn't know that that's a button.
I went like, loose item, bro. I called my friends, I was like, where is R3? And we're like doing this, we're looking underneath the controller. We were like, maybe if we hit this hard enough. So there's these fights, right? So it's like most wanted.
Before internet, that was an era.
Yeah, bro, you get to fight
Google and be like, where's R3?
So we would queue on one robot, and this robot was flying around doing all this, and we're like, where is R3? So we'd be like, okay, maybe if you turn the controller, hit it quick and turn it back. And then the day I found out you press it, I thought like, this is the worst design in the... As a kid, I felt this like...
Should we do a watch along of the...
Oldest view. It has the greatest jump scare I've experienced. Yeah, we should. I don't mind. Like, we should watch like shorts and stuff. That'll be cool. I really think you will love Civ 6 and like Minecraft because like we played the forest together, and guess what he was doing? Building.
It's a cool game though.
And it's like he was just like, oh, we should build this, we should build that, and it hit me like, oh, he doesn't know. There's a game where you can just do this. You don't need to.
But it's good graphics.
There are good graphics you can get in Minecraft. There's mods you can get.
It's still pixel, but it's like HD
No, you
pixel.
can just get like good graphics. Good graphics.
good, not
Good graphics.
Not good enough.
I remember when he first said that, I felt like I heard a racial slur from like a UN ambassador. Because every time I was talking to him and he was like, dude, these movies are cool. I was like, nice, I can get along with him. He seems like a good chap. Then he said, where are the graphics?
Man felt rage bait for the first
Yeah,
time.
that like R3 thing was the first time I was like, you needed to design that.
I think for me, the big reason I was not so into games was I didn't have any capable machines to play
That's
games.
also there,
I think
yeah.
I didn't grow up with like any
With consoles
Yeah.
and shit, right?
So,
with like gaming PCs and stuff.
I just had normal Dabba PC where we could play like Vice City and stuff Max. And I've done like the thing is there was this San Andreas is a very famous game. I'm sure everyone knows and played, right? So it was in the days where all these games had 6 CDs, 5 CDs and all, 3 CDs, 4 CDs, bootleg CDs. So what happened was we went and bought, and there were like 3 CDs or 4 CDs something, where we were trying to install. First CD had a problem, some issue, so we went changed. He changed it, and we got first CD working, second CD issue. So then like the loop happened to a point where my mom was like, done. We can't keep going, and I never played San. There's some like shit like that. Like I had to go to like some cousin place and like kind of get these games. Like
I played modded San Andreas. I didn't even realize there's a modded version of San Andreas for the PS2 which has like Pepsi Man and like you don't look at CJ. So for the longest time while I was playing it, right, I didn't even have the black. I had this like Pepsi dude. Alien thing that was going around swearing, like shooting people, riding bicycles and shit. There was a Tarzan version of it, which when you know what the Tarzan version, it's a naked character model, but they put like some grass or something. And I was literally running around. I was like, my mother will actually kill me if she sees this, because it's a naked dude running around, beating people up, shooting and stuff.
I remember GTA 5, I was so like, oh my god, this is such a cool thing. I could never play. I used to go play it in like some cousin's place, and I was like, this is some future is here, guys. And I mean, that game genuinely did feel like, oh my god, future is here. I think that's why GTA 6 is so hyped, because I think that's one of those games that even people who never give a shit about games know.
This game is unironically the biggest media event in human history.
Media property of all time.
In history, this is probably the biggest media event so far. It's huge.
Fuck Elden Ring, finding R3 is the hardest boss.
Yeah, bro. That was years of my life gone.
Years, actually.
It actually took me so long before I found out.
Okay.
I knew you could turn the camera this way. But anytime, any game I played said R3, right? Tears. I knew I could not do it. I actually thought I had some faulty controller, no R3 button, fuck. Then I think one of my friends only, he came over like, dude, you just press it. Like, what to press it? Stick. And then and it did, you know that click you hear, it was like the click of my soul. Like, all those games worked.
Yeah, I also think like there are a lot of games that I used to get soft blocked like this, where
soft lock, right? Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I don't know what to do, and there's no internet, so you're just like,
fuck, how do I do?
I remember, in GTA Vice City, there's that fuck ass mission where you have to use the toy helicopter to put bombs.
It's the flying in GTA series has been fucking terrible.
Where you have
There's the plane thing in San Andreas where you have to oh my god, it's fucking
this
terrible.
Is the hardest mission ever, where like you have to put bombs in 5 floors, and you also have to use the that toy helicopter to kill like people who will run at you. It's very hard. So we had a neighborhood expert who finished this mission.
It's like,
so we were like, Bhaiya, can you come please do this?
Beat this mission.
And he
I miss that day of gaming. Like back then, like I remember, like if I had a difficulty in a game, I'd be like, bro, I need your help with this. Like, what the fuck is this? And then he'd come over and he'd be like, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. There's this one fuck ass hard game, one of the hardest games of all time. I don't know if anyone knows this. It was a PSP exclusive. It's called Pursuit Force. Very cool game. You're a police officer. The entire game takes place on the road. You're jumping from car to car, taking over cars and stuff. But the design of the game was so tight that if you missed 1 second, right, mission fails, you have to start over again.
The day
and like it's rated teen. And I remember I legit was like at a point where I wanted to cry because like I could not beat the mission.
The day I discovered Pirate Bay and torrents and mod forums in 8th grade is the greatest day of my life ever.
Never had to wait or ask or get scored. Yeah, bro. I don't know what you mean.
I didn't know.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I still don't.
But I can empathize with you as a human being.
Shocking confession, I never touched a controller in my life till now. I finished Dark Souls series Sekiro, by the way. So you just like a hard.
Holy fuck!
That's crazy.
That is actually. How did you beat Sekiro on your keyboard, dude? I actually stopped playing it because of the keyboard and I plugged in my controller. That's fucking insane.
In Morgan Freeman's voice, a tiny teardrop rolled down.
Reminiscing all the. Yes, that is actually what happened. You know that Armored Core game? I actually never played it. I was like, this game is broken. No R3. What do I do?
One of the worst things about Rockstar games is the missions being go to the shipment area and move some boxes and get respect for it.
Oh yeah, in San Andreas, right? The fucking forklift bullshit. So fucking terrible. I think in general, Rockstar has really there's that great Nakey Jakey video where he goes over it in length. But their mission design is genuinely god awful trash. Terrible. Their controls are also really bad. Like, down to their controls being bad in GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption, which are like, that's when Uncharted came out. Uncharted plays like butter, but these games you have to keep tapping for them to run.
That's a very
That's
weird
so
thing.
stupid.
I Red Dead 2. I remember it was very.
What's there in Red Dead 2 also? You need to tap to run.
You had to like so you had to hold the R3 and like move forward, something like that. Some weird shit it had.
It's some
And I was
gross like
why
controls.
this is unnecessarily hard.
Yeah.
I think if I had played like Uncharted and all as a kid, I would have definitely been like a gamer.
You know,
Uncharted
like,
is such a
because
fun
PS3 games were expensive and mine wasn't jailbroken, right? So there was the PlayStation online store and I downloaded the Uncharted 2 demo and I played that again and again and again for a year and a half almost. The same demo again and again and again.
I think I
because
did this
then after that I got Uncharted 2 and I was like, this is
I used to play Need for Speed and all.
Most Wanted,
Yeah, Most Wanted.
Carbon, fuck yeah.
Most Wanted.
So good.
Again, like when I was trying to, I replayed Most Wanted recently, and then I was like, oh, there's this whole gear mechanic that we were not using, and then the game became very easy. I was playing it super hard with not using gears at all.
You didn't use the NOS or anything?
I only used NOS. Front and back. Nothing. I was not using this whole shift the gear to keep going. It has gear.
I don't remember that.
It doesn't tell you.
Oh.
So it's.
I don't know if that was there in the PSP, to be honest.
It's there. It's there.
It's there.
So like
gear
next
shift.
to the and next to the speedometer, there's also like a gear button where you're on 4th gear, 5th gear, something. It's
okay.
So I forgot the gimmick, but like. It's basically like when you're about to hit, you can hit shift, and if you hit it right, you have like
it's like a time. It's like a QT.
Yeah,
if you hit it, you get faster.
But there's no like obvious indicators, but it's there. And when I was using it as an adult now, I was like, oh, the game is fucking easy. This is pussy game. But when I didn't have it,
everyone's so faster than me.
Everyone felt so much faster, and I was like, every fucking race with that like each blacklist guy, I was like, fucking like, oh my god.
Pain.
Yeah, like I remember between me and my brother, I was the better gamer. So like he used to wait for me to come and be like, okay, as soon as it's the blacklist like race, I'm like, I got you.
I'll take care.
I'll take it. You do the other mission.
I actually taught my sister to play like games. I remember I was so proud. She used to play like Far Cry 3 and shit. She'd be like jumping around, skinning like animals.
Can we agree? NFS Most Wanted is the best NFS game. Yes, for sure, 100%. No doubt. I think I mean, for me, I don't like the Forza games because they're too normal and like.
Which one?
The Forza.
Forza. Forza Gran Turismo are not bad.
Like, they're just,
NFS has street racing, which gives it a lot of like.
And it also.
Fun.
It's fun.
I don't hate NFS, mind you. I really like NFS, but I think my favorite like racing is Burnout.
I've never played one.
I showed you Burnout,
showed
Paradise.
Me, but
oh man, that's the because I was very bored of like, oh, I go faster. It's fun, but this is like crash, blah, crash, blah. That's so fun. Alright, guys, I'm a clock out. Still have work, but zombie for next week though. We need bury the dead. We will see. Bye, Paul.
Bye.
Have a good one. Thanks for joining the stream as always. Can we? The video was peak, bro. I can gush about Silk Song for hours. Which video? And I haven't played Silk Song. Oh, Naked Jake. I haven't played Silk Song. Hot take. I don't think Hollow Knight is that sick. I've beaten Hollow Knight. I've only not beaten the Path of Pain. I've beaten the final boss. I've beaten like all the bosses, all that. It's alright. I really wanted to like it. I was like, it's alright. It's good. It's a good game. But it's not my thing. Right now, the two games I have been spamming like mad every time I get a chance is Balatro and Slay the Spire. Fucking peak. Other than that, games I want to play, I don't know. I agree. Dude, Salamander, did you get Naninf? I've not gotten Naninf. I'm trying to get Naninf without like a seeded run. We can finally agree for one. Oh, we've been in disagreement the whole time.
What?
Crazy. Basically in Balatro, it's a number, right? So you can break the game's number counter such that it says Naninf, which is infinity. It's just saying like you have no number, it's just infinity. You've gotten the highest possible number in human existence. I haven't been able to get that. I want to break the game because I think the highest number I got is 3 million or 5 million, I forget. I think 3 million is the highest I've hit with my carded like rigs, my Joker rig. But you can theoretically break the game. It's allowed in the game and I want to do that. I haven't been able to do that. That's my the game thing I want to do. Oh, okay. Yes. I have C plus achievement in Balatro. I don't know what C plus is. I don't know, bro. I think as I've gotten older, I think you are in the gaming is wonderful and full of life and imagination. I have become much more
uncle,
where's the gameplay mechanic? What's the mechanic
No,
here?
I also get the AAA getting boring because when I was playing some of these more schlocky AAA, I was like,
it's open world and quest. What the fuck?
I didn't understand why I didn't want to keep going back. I was like, because as a kid especially, I didn't have choice. So whatever game I would play it to death. Now that I have choice, I'm like, when the game is not doing much, I'm just like, even if it's like a game that's like doing a lot, I'm still like, I can just do something.
I think that's a detriment and a positive. There are some games I've abandoned because
that's
was like,
definitely a detriment also.
Yeah.
But it's a positive in a way that like
you
you're
can
not
get
stuck
better games
with it types. I think like if you are like someone who's not like we were not really clued into what games were great and all. So you would always end up getting some shit ass games also.
Yeah. I think this is where my technology deficit but my internet access really helped me because my laptop could not run big games. I think biggest games I've run is like Borderlands 2, Mass Effect, Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. Like these games I managed to play, but then I remember Far Cry 3 I could not run. It was running at 6 frames. That was the moment of realization that fuck, I need to upgrade. And when I couldn't upgrade...
Gaming is genuinely an expensive hobby.
It is. It's a privilege. It's a hobby that requires privilege.
Yeah.
But when I couldn't upgrade, right, I just went and looked games to run on potato PCs. And I got indie games. Hotline Miami. Hotline Miami is one of my like all-time favorite games. My God. Like I think I've made every one of my friends play it. I remember like... you were also you also were like, yes, I have that video still. We're like, yes.
I think it was not the hardest I've tried in a game, but like
definitely up to that point, it's the biggest brick wall you'll run into. Where like I remember when I played it, right, it was such a lovely bite on my ass because I was so used to like, okay, checkpoint, save states. I went in, some guy hit me, it said press R to restart, and I was like, oh, teasing me, huh? It was so lovely. It was great. Can we agree Blueprint Joker is the most OP card? Yes. Completion is beaten all decks on I think I've gotten Black Stack on the red deck, bro. I haven't gotten so far. Blueprint Joker is the most OP. Blueprint Hanging Chad and Photo, the Raffle Light thing. You should play Metal Gear Rising. I've been trying to get him to play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I played Metal Gear, what's this on?
Phantom
Pain.
Phantom Pain. No, he was saying Rising Revengeance because the action, the rock shit.
Phantom Pain was so fun. It's so fun. I think that was.
This is why I really think you will love Death Stranding too, because it's basically the whole open world mechanics of Death Stranding, but now you have the Phantom Pain on it, and you can build entire like structures and stuff. It's very cool.
The action part of Phantom Pain, it's like you can do all these funny, cool, fun things.
The donkey video should have been the trailer for the game. Honestly, it's like he really like shows you the max potential.
Yeah.
Great. I want to play MGS just for the memes. You should play Snake Eater and Peace Walker. Those two are the games where the story is like so good.
Yeah.
Gaming.
It's cool.
Cool. Standing here, I realize you're just like. What's a game you would like to play? I guess to close this off.
What's the game I'd like to play?
Yeah. It doesn't need to be like GTA 6. Like a game that's out right now that you want to play but you've not set aside time for or something.
Fuck, I used to have a list where the...
You still have the listy.
No, when I changed my phones,
I remember you said you lost
and it was a very sad day. And now I don't have them. I guess I have to... Viewfinder, I heard about this game. I think that the guy who made...
Hey, I know this game. It's actually fun. Nightwing showed it to me. It's very, very... Celeste!
He recommended, so I just put it. I don't know if I'll play it. So I think Celeste and all like...
It's
platforming.
There is no combat. It is just
platforming. I think maybe not my scene. I've tried because I think the platforming games ka look I really like where they're so chill. And
I think what you're talking about look is indie devs are really talented and very specific with their vision. The tragic thing is they only make platforms.
Yeah, like Celeste and there's that like game where you're only like a digging thing. I don't know what it's called. These are all like random indie platforming thing, and like those games have like look wise and like calm music. All that is like seems like a fun thing to play as you listen to something. But I'm like,
if you like puzzles,
do I like puzzles?
Puzzle games.
I have not really played puzzle games actually.
I was going to recommend, there is a 2D platform puzzle game thing that is a lovely game. It is super calm and chill. It's called Pez. It's called Fez.
I think I tried that also.
You didn't like it?
I think because I'm just like, I think platforming is...
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm not a fan of platforming. I think that's why I didn't do the Path of Pain thing in Hollow Knight. You know what it is? It is like a super long platforming thing. And I was like, I'm down with that. I think one game I really want to play, I think I tried to play start of this year, right, during the holidays, is Return of the Obra Dinn. That game, man, you know, like, I think when you came in, we were going to talk, right? You know what the game is. You have to find out how these people, like, passed away on a ship.
I know what.
Bro, that shit, like, it is... That and Darkwood, those are two games I really want to play. I just beat Celeste. Hades, yeah, Hades 2 is something I really want to play. Hades you didn't like, right? Hades, no?
Hades, no. No, again that I was just like kind of got bored very quickly, so I was like,
How? You beat it?
No, not beat it. I was like playing it. I was like, didn't vibe. Underrated, but what do you think about Srinath guy replacing Karthik's character in a okay?
Something worth Jatin to talk.
It is sad.
It is.
It's actually sad to think that the real life story is also like he moved on and he's like, films are not for me, and that is pretty sad. That's like very real. That like the actor is also just real. But I think that actor is good. But it always will be there in your head for a bit where you're.
I think that movie, the large like appeal of the original movie, besides everything else being fantastic, is like the chemistry between the four is like flawless.
And I think
like they all the crazy thing is like they all kind of rotate in purpose. Like sometimes this guy is the straight man, but they do it so effortlessly while maintaining their core. Like I am the straight man, I am the goofball.
I think his character was the most like relatable for me also because
he is the de facto protagonist, I'd say.
Yeah, because he's the most like sensible guy.
He clearly took the pragmatic choice in life and he's unsatisfied with it. And it's good. It is sad. It is genuinely sad.
Vishak Sen comes across as
I've been telling him this as well. I hope like there are jokes about Vishwak Sen movies in Kinagaraniki too.
When I had Potato PC,
I played those OG Flash games. Yeah, man. Fucking Fancy Pants. Adventures of Fancy Pants.
I want to play Return of the...
Yes, dude, please. If you can play Return of... Same Devil's Papers. If you can play Return of the Obra Dinn, do what like that Yahtzee Croshaw guy, Zero Punctuation guy did. Savor the shit out of it. I have started that game 4-5 times in my life. Each time I start it, I try to make this like commitment where I'm like, I will only soak this in. No movies, no anything. This is my life. And every time I can't, I'm like, no, I will start it again. Because it's just so rare. Like the few hours I've spent with it, I'm so immersed, so interested. And I hate the idea of like taking breaks and like losing that experience.
Living life, touching grass.
Yeah, the only grass I want to touch are those pixels, bro. Anyways, I guess we can close it there, right?
Yes, guys.
We will now. I think what we will do this time, what we failed to do last week, is we will put the genre
tonight.
Yeah, we will put the thing in Discord tonight, so there's no like
hullabaloo. We will just do the movie picks, and then we have time till next week.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
So yes.
Thank you. Thank you again, all of you guys, for joining again and again. It's really nice, and hope you guys had a good stream.
Yes.
Hope you guys got some good picks.
Yes.
If you guys don't like Churuli, watch Mars Express. It's great.
And select the genre, join the Discord. Bye.
Yeah, join the Discord.
Peace
out. Good night, gang.
Good night. Bye bye. Have a good dinner.
Have a good dinner. Oh fuck, I have to eat. Bye bye.